Well, the streak continued.
What's that?
Got my head shaved yesterday.
Well, I mean, of course you do. You want to make it. You want to make it very clear where you stand with certain things.
Well, that's true too. Yes, but I'm saying the streak continued with the barber.
Oh,
Yeah.
White power.
Yeah.
You think it will grow back this time?
I think so.
All right.
I think so.
Good.
A lot of more grays than last time too. I noted. Yeah. Barber said, "Yeah,
And this weather we're having, it's going to be 60 this week.
we're not there yet." I know that's true, but we're not there yet. Although he once again asked if he wanted to shave my eyebrow or whatever to my eyebrows, which is not something that was said to me in my 20s and 30s. So
Now, wouldn't it be easier? You couldn't just shave your head yourself if you're doing a straight shave.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I enjoy the barbershop.
Sit in the barbershop.
Yeah, it's the last sort of male American place. You know, it's just the. I've told you when I retire, my first work of nonfiction may very well be I might just travel through little small towns in America and hang out in barbershops.
Oh, just barbershops.
Just
I know you
barbershops.
thought about traveling the country.
Oh, I do that. I've done that a few times,
Right.
but I did just kind of stop at a little barbershop in Williamsburg, Iowa.
Do you get your hair cut in each one?
That'd be tough to do, I think.
You could call it deep cuts.
I don't know why that would be the title, honestly. And just hang out and just see America, rural. I hate cities, so I'd stay away from the cities. But, just kind of make my way through.
Okay.
Yeah, get ready for that.
All
Could
right,
be a
I'm ready.
compelling
I'm ready.
read.
I mean,
You get a shave as well, a straight shave.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, it could be scary at times. It could be hairy, but who knows?
Okay.
What?
That's cute. No,
What do you mean?
That's very funny.
No, obviously, the publisher will get a cut of the profits. We all understand that. They'll get a trim of it. But I mean, it's what?
Even the fake audience didn't care for that one.
I'm just saying. I don't know. I'll be in the pole position, I guess. But then, again, that's not really. I don't want that. Maybe it'll just be a book about puns about barbershops. I'll never leave my house.
Now that I like. That I'm in for.
It'll be 3,000 pages.
I'll
They'll
help you
never
with that.
end. Thank you.
We have an intro today as well. Big.
We'll get there.
Just
Take it
making
easy.
sure you
Mike.
know this time. We didn't get to it till an hour and a half in yet.
That was my fault. I understand that. Where to start? Where do you guys think?
Well, it sounds like Blind Mike thinks that Fox got the raw end of the deal with the Megyn Kelly video.
What do you mean?
I didn't care for the Megyn Kelly. I thought it was just.
Oh, good. We'll get there in a
Yeah,
second.
yeah.
I like that.
But also, we were wrong about something yesterday.
Oh, I don't care about it. I saw people too. You think I give a fuck about that? This idea that
I just think it's very funny.
it's funny people think Greg Hill was talking about his old show, I guess,
Yeah.
meaning his old radio
old
show.
radio show, yeah.
Gives a I'm looking for an excuse.
Yeah,
to fucking,
I know.
I don't care.
But I did think it was very funny that we were like, why the fuck would he say it like? And that's not what he meant
And
at
by the
all.
way, he's super passive aggressive. He's been taking shots. I don't give a fuck. And you better be again. I have been negligent in trying to ruin WEI.
Yes.
That's
This
been
was a good excuse to get back
That's
to
been
that.
my fault. Totally. I've been moved on to other things, but I do forget what a bunch of assholes they are all over the place. And the Minute fans, I know yesterday made their lives hell. They had the program director answering phones.
I guess so.
And just shit, and just people were texting me from inside that place saying people are freaking out. Good, keep it going. Fuck with them. I want to ruin that. I do want to close down that radio station.
617-779-7937 is the telephone number. We've got a new feature that's coming up today.
Ooh, I love a
Thursdays at
feature.
1:30.
Yes.
Thanks to our good friends at Awaken 180. They are sponsoring a segment that we're calling This Week's Take That Needs a 180.
Ooh.
Holy wordy.
Fuck. God.
Not quite succinct.
Jesus Christ. You have the biggest piece of fucking fat shit who's reading that too? Jesus.
Hey, careful with the fat shaming.
He's fat. Oh, don't worry.
Whoa,
We'll get there.
wait a
There's a
second.
lot to get to. I know.
Bring
We're in a
Jillian
world
Michaels.
now. We're in a world now where, and by the way, continue to fuck with EEI. And Greg might have been talking, but I know him. He was taking shots. Fine, whatever. And just ruin. We're going to ruin WEI. Do you understand? That is my goal. And some people tweet and say, "Oh, get past, move on." No, I have no interest in doing that. Absolutely none. I'll do my own show and have fun, but at the same time, we'll try and ruin them as well.
Sure.
They're a
That
bunch
I'm
of
down for.
bunch of assholes. I mean, what the fuck are we doing here?
Right.
So Jillian Michaels hosted The Biggest Loser for a while, I guess.
A physical trainer or something?
Yeah, she's a trainer and she's, jacked and cut and all that stuff. And so she was on BuzzFeed News' show, AM to DM. I have to apologize for not knowing that program.
Have you never seen it? It pops up in my Twitter feed all the time to the point where I had to block the account.
Maybe I don't know. I just don't.
They've got some partnership with Twitter where it just serves it up all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. So they talked about Lizzo, and some people think that Lizzo's overweight. Some people say it and then delete it because they're pussies.
I don't know who would do something like that.
Neither do I.
No.
She's like severely overweight person.
Yes.
I mean, that's I don't.
No,
think
no. I think she's sexy.
Well, you could. I mean, you could be both. I think Ashley Graham is very attractive. She's
But here's the thing about Ashley Graham. She's not that big. People are like this big cow, Ashley Graham.
No, but I would say
she's in fine shape. She's bigger than your average model. But
my guess is, I have no idea of knowing this, by the whatever the
body mass
American Medical Association's BMI is, she's probably obese.
Ashley Graham?
Yes, I would say probably.
Oh, yeah, but that scale is even weird.
Right.
You know?
So, I don't know that, but whatever. This Lizzo is a heavier woman. If she's comfortable and happy with that, great.
Sure.
Good luck. Not my body, not my business. But we're now in the world where, so do we have the Jillian Michaels sound?
We do.
A question I thought I'd never ask.
Yeah. Jillian Michaels was vulgar. I couldn't believe she
we'll
attacked
probably
her like
cut
this.
it out. It's like Mike's, threats to Winchester High School the other day. Go ahead.
Mine.
Yes, that's right.
I have to say, I've personally found, and I love celebrities like Lizzo or Ashley Graham who are really preaching self-acceptance.
I love her music.
Yeah,
100%. I don't know anything about her. I'm sure she's a cool, awesome chick.
Yeah, and I love that they're putting images out there that we normally don't get to see, of bodies that we don't get to see being celebrated. And
But why are we celebrating her body? Why does it matter? That's what I'm saying. Like, why aren't we celebrating her music? Because it isn't going to be awesome if she gets diabetes.
Well, I want to ask you.
I'm just being honest. Like, I love her music. Like, my kid loves her music. But there's never a moment where I'm like, and I'm so glad that she's overweight.
All right, stop. I didn't realize. I'm sorry. Hold on. I didn't realize she said that. I thought she. Oh my.
We have video now. I can't say I took my headphones off.
I thought she was saying how great. Oh, geez. Well, we might have to delete that. Again, Lizzo can weigh whatever she wants to weigh. It's her choice. The only real trouble. From a social media perspective, that the formerly great Howard Stern has gotten into, really in the serious era, is when he criticized Gabby Sidibe.
Yes, yeah, that's right.
From she was nominated for that movie, Precious, and just said it's great that she got nominated and all this stuff, but this is somebody who is severely overweight. Now, I don't think Lizzo is to that extent. I mean,
she's pretty big.
She's a bigger gal.
Gabby
She is
Sidibe,
definitely at a risk for diabetes.
Well, so that's the thing. I mean, are we going to get to the point now? And we have the View sound as well, the response?
We've got the View. We've got Whoopi Goldberg on the View, but we also have Jillian Michaels. TMZ caught her coming out onto the street, and she basically doubled down on what she said.
Well,
She's
good
not
for her.
apologizing.
Good. Well,
yeah.
she shouldn't. I mean, this is what
She said nothing wrong.
Jillian Michaels is famous, as you want to say Jillian Michaels is, for going on a show, running a show where people who are overweight lose a bunch of weight. I mean, I know it's getting to a point in society. I swear to God, we're getting to this point where we're going to start lying about medical facts. I swear to God.
I'm so glad you said, because I was listening to this clip yesterday, and I was thinking of how, scientists and biologists are ashamed if they say things about gender now.
Right.
And I was thinking we're going to get to a point where there's going to be a doctor that tells someone they are massively obese, it's unhealthy, they have to lose weight, and they get sued, or it's a national news story.
Not even that,
yes, that.
And they're just going to change the dialogue. Like, they're just not going to mention it anymore.
Yeah.
And the left always wants to call the right science denialists on climate change, but whether it's gender or body image issues, now they're denying the science of it and pretending like it's somehow offensive.
Weigh 600 pounds, male or female. Do whatever the fuck you want. Sure. As long as you can pay for your own medical stuff, I don't really care.
But also, as long as you're not, you know what you're doing. If you want to be fat, I don't give a fuck.
No, but
look at me.
But understand you are. We could pretend I see a bunch. I saw this yesterday because I paid attention to this story. Stuff like this, for some reason, I get into it. A bunch of people were tweeting out, well, you can get diabetes if you're too skinny.
Of course.
Or you can, no shit. But I mean, can we be
that's not
great? Let's not do that either.
You can get lung cancer if you don't smoke.
Right. So let's be honest about this. The health risks, if you're severely overweight, are much higher than if you're in good physical condition. And then people will say, I get this once in a while, like, oh, this guy was in shape, dropped dead running one day. Well, okay. All right. Fantastic. So
the outliers don't prove your case.
Yeah, I mean, let's look at the facts here. You don't see generally, and I don't spend much time in nursing homes. I'm there 3 or 4 times a week just hanging out. You don't see a lot of 350-pound people in nursing homes. who are 80 years old.
No.
You know, you don't see a lot of that. They're all pretty thin and they're old. You don't see people who are even 70 years old who are really that overweight. If you smoke, if you drink a lot, if you eat shitty food, if you don't exercise much, your risk of having a heart attack or diabetes or cholesterol.
A couple of those are okay. You're allowed to say drinking
I was
and
going to
smoking.
say in 2020, actually lower than if you don't. You're better off being, I think if you're overweight, it's a really good thing.
Oh, good. Oh,
Yeah,
thank
yeah.
God.
It was actually beautiful, too.
It's
I
really
was worried you were going a
And
different
by the
direction.
way, there are plenty of people who probably think Lizzo is beautiful. Fantastic. And you could, and I saw people tweeting, oh, she's so great. Do your thing.
Yeah.
Great. Do your thing. But let's not get to the point now where we're, you know.
Applauding people.
Right. We've
for-
done this thing where.
Well, how many people do you know where they're like, yeah, I just gained 80 pounds? Like, oh, that's so great. Oh, I'm so happy that I gained 80 pounds.
Well, are you?
Yeah, I'm very happy. But that's the thing. Is that, that's fine. I think it's funny to make fun of fat people. But let's say it's...
Well, not really. I mean,
get the...
well, first of all, you're not actually. I mean, we're talking about, you know, I'm talking about people like 300.
Yeah, no, I get that. But, yes, obviously it's wrong. Like, the idea of fat shaming. Of course, it's wrong to go up to someone eating a slice of pizza.
Of course.
Knock it out of their hands and call them a fat fuck. But the idea that what Jillian Michaels did is fat shaming, like shaming her.
what Jillian Michaels
She
is
said,
doing
hey,
is she's-
you shouldn't be that much overweight.
She's
You
doing
should
what
try and be
any
healthy.
trainer or any reason-minded person in the world would say.
Yeah.
You know, it's putting. I don't know. You know, we've talked about Lizzo more than in the past month, and I've never heard of this person until a month ago. Shows you how the touch I am, I guess. But you know, this idea that then they go on The View and it's listen to these idiots, would you please? I mean, Jesus Christ.
I think celebrating her body, I'm thrilled that she's a big-figured woman. I'm thrilled that she is, and that she has no
Why are you
compunction
thrilled?
about wear
Well, it doesn't
whatever
have
she
any
wants
impact
to
on
wear,
you.
and she's comfortable.
And you know,
so I do celebrate that.
Thrilled.
What do you? I mean, what do
Very
you?
excited about it.
She celebrates an overweight woman putting herself at a higher risk of heart disease.
Whoopi, what's the
diabetes,
occasion? Oh, Lizzo is big.
Lizzo's
and fat.
overweight. I mean, I don't know what the big. You know,
Is it? I guess it just gets back to feminism, right? It's the idea that women don't have to live up to artificial standards of beauty imposed
fantastic.
by
I
men.
don't mind that. That's
So
great.
it's like a rebellion against
Sure.
whatever the patriarchy.
And I'm fine with that.
is.
And again, if Lizzo is comfortable, knows the risks, and is comfortable, she's got money. Do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. But let's not pretend that it's a healthier lifestyle. And, you know, I saw people tweeting, oh, she dances all the time. She's in great shape. For all I know, she is. How the fuck do I know? I have never. But, I mean, you know, we know these are just facts. Now, they're going to change these facts. They're going to manipulate these facts now, and the world's going to change where they're going to say, hey, you know, big is beautiful. And
I think we're
da-da-da.
already at that point, aren't we?
I guess. I mean, did we not just, I mean, the person, if you said to Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar, like, who is the closest person to God on earth? They would say Michelle Obama.
Right.
What has Michelle Obama been doing for the last 10 years?
Trying to change public school food to make people skinny.
Yeah, to make
Childhood
people
obesity.
to make people not be obese.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you know, so if you ask Michelle Obama this question, boy, she'd be in a pretzel on this one. I mean, that is like a woke battle.
Do you want your daughters to grow up to be like Lizzo?
Yeah, to look like Lizzo. Oh, she's great. She's fantastic.
If they want to, then
Right.
sure. But it's not the healthy. I mean, it is healthy. I don't know.
I just finished, I'm not just finished, rather. I just started last night this book. I'm looking at it right now. I read the review and I grabbed it. It's called Franchise, The Golden Arches in Black America. It's about the history of how McDonald's has sort of manipulated Black America through fast food and all. It's actually really interesting and really good.
Specific to race?
Yeah, well, just because they find these cities and the prices are cheaper and
Gotcha.
you know
They would be the first corporation. What didn't the tobacco companies?
Of course.
like very intentionally.
yes,
exploited
and then
black
get into that as well.
populations.
It's very interesting. It's a younger director of African Studies in Georgetown wrote it, or Black History Studies in Georgetown. I forget, but it's good. I'm like 40 pages and it's good. But it made me think of this when I read it, and that, you know, they go right away. She goes through all the checkpoints of just, you know, overweight, fast food, just your basic greatest hits. And then Jillian Michaels, who I think knows more about what's healthy and not healthy for your body than Whoopi Goldberg or Joy Behar. Just a guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, she's been doing this her whole fucking life.
And when they criticize like Toy Story 4 or any movie for not having enough diversity, just see where I'm going here. They want proper role models and representation of people in these movies because that's healthy for them. So why wouldn't they want to celebrate healthy black women, like
Right.
like
Or just
not,
healthy
not,
women.
not like
Right.
rail thin
Right.
black women, but healthy black
But not
women.
only that, like, you know, I totally get if you're, you know, when you're a teenager or whatever and you like Lizzo and you're struggling with your weight and I completely get that.
Yeah.
I have absolutely no problem with that. That's great. But you just have to have your eyes open. That's all. And you
can say, hey, she's fat and made a career for it. Like, she doesn't, it's not the end of the world to be fat, but you also shouldn't say, like, it's a good thing. Like, keep eating like shit because it's going to be good for the rest of your life. The only thing that keeps me from gaining more, like, I yo-yo and weight all the time, and the thing that makes me go on a diet and start losing weight is the shitty things people say. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm on video and people make comment, I'm like, oh, Jesus, I need to start losing weight. Or sometimes I'm like, hey, you know what? Fuck it. What's the point of living if I can't have a few slices of pizza once in a while?
And by the way, this Lizzo, you know, I just read a story about her the other day. In Australia, she jumped. She was there, and then she spent like 2 days volunteering at this. You know, she seems like a very nice person.
Sure.
So
I'm
I mean,
sure she is.
like this thing that's, you know, it's going to. But you know, I don't want to turn into this. We're dumping all over her. She's really young too. I would imagine, right?
I don't know how old she, but yeah, 20s.
Yeah,
so,
I think she is pretty young. She used to work as a sign twirler outside of a Liberty
Right,
tax.
it's a great, unbelievable
She was like a
story.
Yeah, she's got a great
star,
story.
I think.
It's an unbelievable story, and you know, so that's all. Again, now I would just say if she were my daughter at that age, you know, you'd find ways of saying, just you know, you're feeling great, but let's be careful here. That's all, and that's all. That's you know, that's
Well,
all.
here's where they're really going to get twisted into a pretzel is in 5 years if she loses 100 pounds, they're going to go, wow, doesn't she look terrific? That's
She
amazing.
betrayed.
What an
She
amazing
betrayed.
job.
Well, you're
Lizzo,
seeing it
what
with
an amazing job.
You're seeing it with Adele.
Sure.
So now I read stories of people like, Jesus, Adele too skinny. And you're like, well, you know, and then they'll say, well, this is because the other side fat shamed her into losing a bunch of weight. That's so you just,
guess.
you know, just that.
But it's like when someone loses 100 pounds and you say, oh, congratulations, great job. What are you congratulating them for if it's not a good thing?
Agreed.
You know what I mean? If
yeah.
you're supposed to be.
Yeah. And if she's, you know, like I said at the start, if she's comfortable with it and she knows the deal, great. And she can obviously afford what she ever, fantastic. But, you know, does that mean that, you know, I would say the Whoopi Goldberg or Joy Behar. So if I'm in a middle school and some people are severely overweight, do we just sort of let that go?
Oh, when I see
give them another
overweight,
cookie.
if I see really ridiculously overweight kids, I judge the fuck out of their parents.
Of course you do.
It's like not their choice. You're surrounding them. You're surrounding them with junk food and
Well,
just
you
feeding them.
frequently
It's like
see
a form
it.
of child abuse.
You frequently
almost.
see it that it's sort of, you know, the entire family is like that.
Yeah.
And it's sad. I mean, it's sad. It's also a sign of depression.
And I think a lack of education as well. I think
Sure, well,
some
it's
people
all-
just genuinely don't know about the effect of refined sugar on your
And
body,
there's also this. It just is like the best. It tastes the best too.
and it's cheap.
Yeah. I mean, it
Jonah
tastes-
Hill said that when Jonah Hill first lost a bunch of weight, he goes, honestly, I knew nothing about nutrition. Like
Yeah.
there's certain things I just genuinely didn't know were bad for you.
Right. And let's be honest, like it just tastes better. It just
Yeah, right.
does. I mean, it just
Well,
does.
that's-
I think
So that-
if you cut refined sugar out of your diet over time, your palate adjusts. I think you can make healthy fresh food taste really good.
I guess, but nothing tastes as good as a nice pizza.
That's what I'm saying.
A
Sometimes,
nice,
some-
a nice
that's
hamburger. I mean,
sometimes
you know.
I do like depressed eat or whatever, but sometimes I'm just like, well, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, I like pizza. What's the big deal? You know?
I'd like you to get to like 400 pounds this year.
Would you?
That'd be great.
See,
Why
I
not?
think I'm going
Could
the
you do
opposite
it?
way. I think I'm
You'd be
losing-
more beautiful.
I could.
You know what? People would praise you if you did that. They'd say, you know what? That's great.
Oh, he looks terrific.
You go, Mike.
Oh, it's-
we've got your back.
He's waddling into the barstool
Yeah.
office, and Portnoy's like,
this
"Oh
is-
my god,
this
Mike,
is
I just love
fantastic.
you. You're
are.
beautiful."
You've
That'd be
never looked
fun.
better.
Portnoy couldn't insult me.
Portnoy deletes all his tweets. Do you want to play the second Jillian Michaels cut?
Well, do we have Joy Behar though, or no?
No, I'll look for Joy Behar.
I'll give you the quote. Jillian Michaels is entitled to her opinion, but not everybody can be a skinny. It says expletive here. I imagine bitch probably.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, I agree. Like there is some body types that just can't be that way. Some people are not naturally rail thin.
There's genetic disorders,
Sure.
like thyroid problems.
Absolutely. I don't know Lizzo's family history and situation. My guess is she could probably lose a little bit of weight. I don't know. But also, Jillian Michaels, you know, is like probably works out like a fucking maniac. It's her job.
Yeah.
But still, like, it's her job to talk about stuff like that. She's, you know, considered an expert in this field, and she's just telling the truth. And now she's going to take shit for this.
Well, that's the thing is when, I mean, you can decide whether you think it's worse than fat shaming or not. But I think shaming experts out of doing their job is much
scary.
That's
That's
much
scary.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to get the actress Jamil, I don't know that, who has emerged as a body neutrality activist.
Yes. Body neutrality. All body types are equal in beauty and health, right?
I mean, that's the fucking stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. You want to? I don't care if you think she's as beautiful. If you think Lizzo's more beautiful than Kate Beckinsale, that's great. I'm not gonna
of
tell you
course.
that.
No, I don't think-
But I mean, the
that's
idea
a
that it's
subjective
all-
standard.
that it's all healthy is just fucking ludicrous.
Yeah, I mean, the healthy body type is an objective standard.
Oh yeah. My whole damn thin family has diabetes and high cholesterol and problems with our joints. Why is this woman acting like she's an MRI? Stop. What? Stop.
MRI.
Concern trolling fat people and get in the bin.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Another one tweets, we celebrate Lizzo because Lizzo unapologetically celebrates Lizzo and encourages everyone to celebrate themselves. I'm on board with that. That's great. So Jillian can fuck all the way off to whatever washboard ab mountain of misery she sits atop.
Jesus Christ. So she's miserable because she's in good shape?
I guess.
That's what they're
And if you listen to the cut, she's happy. She loves Lizzo. She loves the music. She wants to focus on her creative,
seems like an
the
awesome
creative
chick.
aspects of her
she's
personality.
great. She's
Which is like,
fantastic.
at the same time, I'm not going to lie about the objective health standard here.
Yeah, this is like, again, these are like facts. It's like Tucker was talking about the other day.
That would have been, you would have seen that quote in a motivational video 10 years ago. And
Right.
now she's the,
Right.
I know, it
she's
just
being-
happened fast.
And also, she's not saying, "Hey, Lizzo, you need to lose some weight."
No, she's just saying, look, this is not, I don't know why we're celebrating this when most studies would show that that's really dangerous.
In the BuzzFeed video, she doesn't even bring up Lizzo. It's not like she goes out of her way to be like, "Hey, by the way, I've got this point I want to make about this fat singer."
Why do we shame, honestly, I'm serious about this. Why do we shame drunk drivers?
It's true.
Like, why don't we celebrate them?
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
Sometimes they have genetic disorders.
They are making a choice.
These are people who have an addiction. They're
Yeah.
making a choice. Why are we shaming these people?
Yeah.
It's a great thing. It's a wonderful thing.
It's an alternative lifestyle choice.
Yeah, is it healthy? Is it really dangerous? Reckless? Yes, but I think it's wonderful. And you know
for
what?
them.
You know, if you want to do that, you do that. You
In
go.
all
You get that
sincerity,
done.
Mutt, you're pathetic.
Well, leave him out of it. She wrote on Instagram, Jillian Michaels, as I've stated repeatedly, we're all beautiful, worthy, and equally deserving. I also feel that we love ourselves enough to acknowledge that there are serious health consequences that come with obesity. Heart disease, diabetes, cancer, to name only a few.
Oh, that bitch.
Get her out of here.
That awful.
Can you believe that she wants overweight people to not die
Right, but
young?
She wrote that, and I guess that's all true, but you know what? She has a six-pack, so fuck her.
That's true.
Honestly, she has washboard abs.
Yeah,
Get the
sit
fuck
atop.
out of here.
How's your ivory tower, Jillian Michaels?
Is she racist?
She might be.
Ooh.
Maybe
Why
that's
not?
it. Maybe that's it too.
And I guess Lizzo got off Twitter after the Grammy. I don't know. She's too many trolls or whatever. And I get that. I'm sure people give her shit. But she should,
But Lizzo also makes videos where she's like, fuck, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know
And
what
I think that's great. I honestly, it's none of my business. I would just say if it's your friends, your family, or your kids, it's a long way of saying this is an intervention for Mike. Come on in. Everyone's family is here. Mike's family's
Actually,
here.
the last couple of days I've been eating. I'm trying to shed a couple pounds before Miami.
Oh, really?
On the beach.
You want to look good on the beach?
Oh yeah. I don't know how many beach days I'll have really, but
Maybe lounge around the beach?
I don't think so.
Do you want to hear the Jillian Michaels cut that TMZ got?
I think we got it. Is that pretty much what she said? I feel like we've covered
Yeah,
it
I mean,
pretty
she just says that she's not going to apologize, which I find admirable
much.
in this
I
day and
don't.
age.
I don't.
I
I'd like a fucking I want a full-throated apology,
I
please.
can't wait though for a doctor to get sued or just
Inevitable.
berated for telling someone they have to lose weight.
No, some doctor will lose their job on some television or some talking head. And because they will say, if you're obese, you are more likely to have this, this, and this. And people are going to say you're fat shaming.
Yeah, and also ask why the fuck
Those are called facts.
Why do we know who Jillian Michaels is? What show was she on?
Yeah, right, exactly. That's what I mean. She
come
was,
on.
yeah.
It was in fucking prime time. People, I remember it was a huge show when it started.
Yeah, and it was
It was a
pretty
show.
cool.
It was a show built around fat shaming.
It was pretty cool. Right. Yeah, but I mean, these people, lost a
But then
shitload
they
of weight.
celebrate. Oh my God, you lost 200 pounds.
Well, I read a
That's
story a few years ago where like 70% of them put all the weight
Put
back
it back
on.
on.
Or
Well,
something.
that's, in general, that's what I do every time I lose weight. Is
A
put it
yo-yo,
back on.
huh?
Yeah.
Well, it's tough. It's also
It
it's
is.
harder for you probably with the exercise part of it.
Meaning what?
Well, it's just you can't. Like I can just go out for a run.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know what is your exercise?
I mean, I would go to the gym or I have stuff like I was doing the last time I lost weight. I was doing just jail yard, like shit you can do at your house, push-ups, sit-ups, that type of shit. I have weights.
What are you laughing at?
The jail yard.
Well, just shit you can do
Prison Mike.
without a gym.
That's what I was thinking. I'm just thinking Dirty Mike in the jail yard
I
routine.
think
I
we're
have
getting.
Kingpin Pete outside.
You better
training.
believe
need a
we're getting-
video.
I was to say we're getting the jail yard Mike video on YouTube at some point.
All right.
Flipping skitter tires in his living room.
More entertaining than I saw on YouTube last night. I'll tell you that. Holy shit!
I don't
this
know.
morning, Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
it's got now that it's gotten to a point where it's not bad enough to be good. It's just bad.
So Steve texted me this. You were on it, I think, right? Texted me this morning. And he said anything you wanted to pull from the Minterns episode 2, and I said I hadn't watched it. So I
I
watched.
was going to change the title the second episode.
I watched some of it this morning. It's just. I mean, they get episode 3. We'll give them another episode.
Okay.
But for how long was it?
51
minutes. Yeah.
Guys, 10, 15 minutes. We don't need to hear from you.
We said it was 29 minutes last time.
Right.
You said it was a little long.
I was right. They doubled down.
They said no.
It's a little indulgent.
Not long enough, my friend.
What was the thought process going through? I know they're excited. And I guess The thought
sometimes
is
we just get into a groove here. We're
They're
talking
feeling
and you just
themselves,
can't stop. Yeah.
but there was no takeaway from it, right?
No.
Nothing.
No, not really. There were a couple of things I thought you might like. I mean, you're a fan of Tom Cruise, right?
Oh, of course I am.
But you wouldn't consider him like an action star, would you?
Well, he's Mission Impossible.
Yeah, he's gonna be an
he's Ethan
action
Hunt
star.
for sure.
I don't know about
He
that.
does all his own stunts.
What the fuck
Absolutely.
would you consider him?
No.
He's like the action
Are you
star.
setting us up for a joke here or no?
Well, I heard on the intern show.
Fell for it.
Maybe he's a fine actor, but he's not an action star.
Steve, we fell for it.
We did.
Shows how much we listened to watch that show.
Outsmarted by Mike.
Do we have that sound or no?
I think we do.
Okay, so I guess if you don't want to talk about
Hold
sports,
on.
No.
There's also
What other-
this. There's also this. These two don't like each other very much.
Oh, they hate each other.
Yeah, there's that weird. Why don't they just let that
there's
out?
weird things but there's no because they have no reason to hate each other.
Oh, but so what?
They never
they-
met.
But I mean, it's just. Is it this
It's
competitive?
competitive. I think it's competitive.
For what?
Well, I mean,
There's no
after the first
payoff
one,
at the end. I
Justin
mean,
probably has a little bit of a chip on his shoulder because you were like, Justin's annoying.
he is so annoying.
And you said some kind things about Will.
Can you? He's in Madawaska?
Yeah.
I'm dead serious. Keep him away from me.
Okay.
I don't want to. He makes me
my
uncomfortable.
best.
I don't like his
I'll
voice.
say this. I noticed this last night. There's a Chris Curtis element to Justin,
Uh-oh.
What do you mean?
where he's kind of just a bumble. Like he'll say things
Should we keep him away from the interns?
where
shit,
maybe that
Jesus.
too, but he'll say things where he'll start out with such confidence and then it just fades out and it doesn't make any
yeah?
sense. A lot of them is bumbling mistakes.
Did you watch this live last night?
Of course I did.
Incredible.
Of course I did. And then I couldn't turn it off. I was like, guys, stop. Please stop doing this because I can't turn it off, but I need you to end the show.
So if they had gone to 11, you were
I
there.
would have kept watching, yeah.
I only hear this. For some reason, we're going to listen to these two idiots talk about Tom Cruise.
media? What other media? Let's get to know each other. Let's let the audience get to know us a little bit more.
Good idea.
And what better way to get to know us than what media we consume?
Okay.
Other than the Kirk Minahan show, what podcast we consume? What media are you looking forward to in 2020?
Hold
Me
on.
personally-
Hold on. What a stupid question. What media are you looking forward to in 2020?
Well, so here's the thing: is they start the show.
What does that even mean?
They start the show by
Hey,
explaining.
Steve, let me ask
to
you a quick question. What media are you looking forward to in 2020?
Paint.
Looking forward to the water bottle. in
They start the
2020.
show by letting you know that it is in fact a show. They're saying,
Oh,
you know,
good.
this is the intern show.
They learned that from
and-
Jerry because
and
Jerry
la-
lets us know that
And
a
last
lot.
week we had to do the show, and here's how we talked about the show last week, and then
That's good. It's important to set that up.
yeah. But this is like let's pull the curtain back
Right.
and get to know each other.
Top Gun, not even a fucking question.
The new Top Gun?
I have a countdown on my phone for the new Top Gun. It's going to be fucking great.
You die before then.
I just hope we get back to the highway, to the danger zone, man.
I have never seen the original Top Gun,
What?
I mean, fired.
and I'm
And
not.
I honestly don't even know why you would have somebody in my
Holy
universe
fuck.
who's never seen Top Gun. I have seen Top Gun 800 times.
800.
Yeah.
You legitimately think 800?
Yes, I would say the VCR days from 87, say, till 91. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah. I would say in my life, I've seen the entire film, but at least a good 40 minutes of it 800 times. There's
Have you ever-
nothing I don't know about Top Gun.
Have you ever put on some jorts and gone as Tom Cruise for Halloween?
I have not. I have not. I have
I think you
not.
should.
Did you see, how many times have you seen Top Gun, Steve?
Probably not 800. I would say closer to 50 to 100.
What's his real,
Watched it a
what's
lot in
Maverick's
college.
character's name?
Oh, fuck if I know. I don't remember any details from it.
Oh, good.
You've seen it 50 to 100 times?
Yeah, it was just always on. When we
You don't
were
know
in
his
college.
name?
Maverick.
No, but what's his name?
Tom Cruise.
Oh, God, forget it. Who plays Goose's wife?
I don't fucking know.
Jesus
I don't know. I don't know
Meg
actors
Ryan.
and actresses. I don't care. If you show me a picture of Meg Ryan right now, I might be able to say, yeah, that's Meg Ryan.
But you've seen it 100 times.
Meg Ryan was kind of before our time.
But, I mean, she's pretty famous. If
Yeah,
you've
but-
seen it 100 times.
That's bizarre.
But I've seen Mission Possible a bunch, but the only person I can name in that is Tom Cruise.
Can't even Ving
You
Rhames?
going to a blackout?
I don't know.
I don't
I
understand.
don't know who Vin Rhames is.
Ving Rhames.
Ving Rhames. No idea.
Marcellus
don't care.
Wallace.
You see Pulp Fiction?
Marcellus Wallace. Don't know. Don't care.
You don't know who Marcellus Wallace is?
I know who Samuel L. Jackson is.
What does that have to do with anything?
You said Pulp Fiction.
I know, but
I know who John Travolta is.
you know who Bruce Willis is?
Yep, I could pick out Bruce Willis.
Uma Thurman?
Uma Thurman.
Oh, boy.
Ugh, no.
How is that possible?
But you've seen Pulp Fiction.
Oh, Uma. She's the blonde one, right?
Correct.
Yeah,
She's
yeah. Okay.
the woman
yeah,
in the movie.
Yes, yes.
But she's not
Harvey
blonde in that
Keitel?
movie, is she?
No, she's not. Harvey Keitel?
Sounds familiar.
You don't know who Harvey Keitel is?
I mean, the name sounds familiar. I'm guessing he's in a Tarantino movie.
Let me think. Yes, he is. He is.
Winston Wolfe.
I mean, I might recognize him.
You don't know who Winston Wolfe is?
It's a Reservoir.
Is he the older guy from from
Reservoir Dogs.
I can remember that one.
All right.
Just because you get me on a Tarantino theme, though. But generally, I don't care who actors and actresses are.
I know, but do you know who Val Kilmer is?
That one sounds familiar. Is he the bigger guy?
You saw Top Gun 100 times. He's Iceman. You know who that is?
No, I don't think. If you showed me a picture of Val Kilmer, I probably wouldn't be able to guess.
You've seen Top Gun 100 times. You don't know who the character Iceman is?
No, I mean I know the character Iceman. I just don't know. I don't know who the actor is. I just don't care. How can I make this any fucking clearer?
I've got it. It's just interesting. It's weird to me that you don't know that. That's all.
You know who Leo DiCaprio is?
Yeah, I know Leo.
Okay, all right.
I mean, Kirk talks about him all the time. I looked him up.
What's the song that plays at the end of Top Gun?
No idea.
Are you serious?
People said it.
People. Highway to the Danger Zone.
No, that's not even. First of all, it's Danger Zone. No, you've lost that love and feeling. Remember, he sings it to her at the bar.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Then at the end of the bar, they show up again, and she puts the quarter in, and she plays it. He's drinking the beer at the bar. First time, Crash and Burn wasn't pretty. Second time, I don't know. It's looking pretty good so far.
His first 100 viewings.
I don't think you've ever seen the movie.
I just don't care to remember the finite details of the movie. I don't care
finite
what the
details you've seen 100
is.
times. I'm asking you characters' names.
Yeah, I know the general theme. Tom Cruise flies a jet, and it's badass.
No, it would be like after the first 100 times I came in here, I was like, "What's this fella's name?"
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I know. I totally understand because people say this to me.
I probably haven't watched it in like 6 years.
I get that I'm like uber anal about this stuff, like more than most people. I get that. I take it very seriously. But you've seen Top Gun 75 times.
Maybe. Bunch in college. 50 to 100.
You don't know anything about it.
I haven't watched it for like 6 or 7 years, and I just don't. I don't give a fuck. I devote zero mental energy to remembering.
Neither do I. But I just know these things. I mean, I know.
No, you obviously devote a great deal of mental energy.
You guys sit around and think about it?
Yes, you do. Quite obviously, you were just talking about having a movie podcast. You remember what theater you saw every single movie in. You see a movie at least once a weekend.
I didn't see.
Yes,
that's not true.
Movies clearly occupy a bigger part of your life. Than
I didn't see Top Gun in the theater.
Oh wow!
I know.
But there's a difference between remembering every single thing after seeing a movie once and seeing it 50 to 100 times and not remembering anything about it.
Because it was just always on in college. It's not like I sit down there for a thematic study of.
It was always on in college. Where? Like on TV?
In the frat house.
Oh, the frat boys, the bros.
What year? Why was it always on?
A movie came out in '87.
One of my groomsmen is a Navy helicopter pilot, so he was really into Top Gun.
Sure is. Well, okay.
Well, now that we're on a Steve thing,
What's
can
the
I
movie?
ask this?
Oh, 1 second. Well, yes, hold that thought.
Okay.
What's the movie you think you've seen the most in your life?
Armageddon, probably.
Okay, forget it.
What? Armageddon's a great fucking movie.
Terrible.
Who's
fucking
the
awful.
star?
Bruce Willis, Ben Affleck, and the chick.
Whose daughter is that?
That's Bruce Willis's daughter.
No, in real life, I'm saying. I know it's Bruce Willis. Do you know or no? It's a musician from Boston.
Oh, I know who it is without having ever seen it.
Tough hint. I know
what's it? No, I don't know. Aerosmith.
Yeah. Well, it's not the name of the guy.
Yeah, that fella, Aerosmith.
Steven Aerosmith?
Yeah, Steven Allen. Steven Jackson.
Steven Allen.
Steven Tyler. Steven Tyler. There we go.
Am I back in
Steven Tyler.
Am I back in 2016?
Steven Allen. Steven Jackson.
Steven Allen. Steve Allen, the old comedian?
Yeah. That's he was in Armageddon.
Hey, don't want to miss a thing. Yeah. Living on the edge. Oh, God. Yeah, you're
so I want to know. Maybe this is not. Maybe this is me. I always.
Armageddon. Imagine that's the. What movie would you say you've seen the most in your life?
Pulp Fiction. Oh no. Probably Goodfellas.
Yeah, that would probably be mine as well.
Yeah,
it's funny. I was texting
or some comedy like Superbad.
My brother-in-law and I were texting about Goodfellas last night because they're closing down the bar.
Really?
Yeah, the where they shot the stuff for.
It seems like how are you not able to keep that open? It seems like people would just go.
It's a fucking shame. It's a shame.
It is a shame.
But Steve's is Armageddon, starring Liv Jackson.
Close second would be Super Troopers.
Yeah, okay.
Followed by Joe Dirt.
Okay.
Super Troopers is good.
Yeah, it's a little overrated.
Joe Dirt's all right.
You see Super Troopers 2?
I did, yeah.
Is it not good?
Womp womp.
Not good.
Yeah.
Womp
That's
womp.
I haven't seen it.
What was your Steve question?
So I don't have the confidence to question these things when it's just me and Steve talking, but I found it odd. He said to me this morning.
You about to rat me out for something?
Not really, but it was just casual conversation.
Yeah.
He said this morning, I can't believe all these stories I see every day about people getting arrested by fake cops.
What are you talking about?
People who put a siren in their car or a flashing light in their car and go around and pull people over. Happens all the time. Well, I should say all the time, but it happens more frequently than you would think.
He said it happens all the
it's kind of like a stolen valor thing. There was just something that popped up in my Twitter feed where this guy was pretending to be a federal agent.
Who sort of did that was Richard Jewell.
Oh,
yes,
he had some. I'm saying back, but before he was the whole thing. Like we got some trouble.
He got
in a lot of trouble at college for that. I don't know that there's an epidemic of that to my knowledge, but
I would say epidemic, but it happens pretty regularly.
So where do you read
they
this
almost
stuff?
always get caught.
You know me, I read everything. Where are you seeing this? Where are you reading?
Oh, it always
this
pops up in the New York Post or in some of just like the online aggregators. But it's just
we are putting these Steve people to the test today. Their fucking head is about to explode 20 minutes into this podcast.
The thing that's funny to me is how often someone is pretending to be a cop and they pull over a real cop. It happens a lot. If you gave me 10 minutes, I could probably pull up 10 stories.
One example, yeah. If I gave you 2 weeks,
I could probably pull up 10 examples. I'll do a whole tweet thread tonight.
I'll just go along with it. I wonder what the reason is. I mean, I understand there's a sort of that stolen valor. You want to pretend you're a cop thing, but so let's just say you get pulled over. You and Mike are driving down to the Cape.
Well, to Steve's credit, that's what he was saying. He's like, I don't get the benefit of this.
Yeah,
it's like a power trip. A fake cop pulls you over, right? You guys are driving down the Cape. You're bombing down, what is that, Route 3 down there or whatever. And the cop pulls you over. Fake cop.
Yeah.
Does he write you a fake ticket?
That's what we were discussing.
That led to this conversation. I don't think he can, right?
Keep in mind the whole thing is not, Steve's making the whole thing up, but that's okay. We'll go along.
He said it in a way like that I would say, another fucking fake outrage story.
Right.
It was like it was happening all the time.
So you're just going to throw these out every day and we're just going to have long discussions about just different fake things. Boys, what's going on? There's weird things. These guys can fly in Ireland. It's weird. Can you imagine if you could fly?
And then I've got to go, I'm not confident enough to go, that doesn't seem right.
No, I will occasionally see stories like that. That is true.
Okay.
But so the guy writes you a ticket, or every time you think it's just like, all right, slow down out there?
I think that's it. It's just
all
they can do is
I want to start doing that.
All they can do is give him a warning, I guess.
They pull out a gun.
This recent guy that came up, he pulled out a badge. It was like some fake federal agent badge. He was just wearing a white button-down shirt. So it was like he was like a U.S. Marshal or an FBI, plainclothes FBI agent or something. But the woman and the daughter or the son started filming him for some reason.
I listened to a podcast a few months ago about stolen valor. And it's just you see these things on YouTube. I won't say all the time like Steve, but every once in a while, you see these things where these guys on YouTube will film themselves like questioning and basically shaming some fake stolen valor guy. Yeah. I have to admit, I have some sympathy for the stolen valor because they must just be so insecure, unhappy people.
Yeah, almost like any pathological liar. Right?
Ben Albright seemed like a really pleasant, happy, fulfilled guy.
But as I'm saying, there's something missing in their life where, like, Ben Albright was in the military.
Yes. Yeah.
So that is, I will say that's a little different. As my friends Chaps would say, it's a little different. It's still, I don't agree with it, as opposed to people who were never in it and just make it up. I remember this was years and years and years ago. This guy, I'm going to get his name wrong. I think it's Tim Johnson. You can look it up, Steve. He was the Red Sox bench coach. He got hired to be the Blue Jays manager.
Okay.
And then I don't think ever got to manage a team because they found out he lied about Vietnam.
Oh, in 1999, yeah.
Is that Tim Johnson? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yep.
And I don't think he ever got to manage a team, but he would tell these stories to these guys. He'd be like, to the players before, when he was at the Red Sox or other organizations, he'd be like, you think this is fucking tough? You think this is fucking tough?
Yeah.
You try being fucking head down in some, you try getting shot at and just like, it's just odd. It's just an odd thing.
I guess it's just
so he was in the Marine Reserves. So he was in the military, right. But he fabricated his deployment.
So he just totally, like a Ben Robinson or whatever. No,
maybe that was almost just a managerial.
Not at all
like Ben Robinson was never in the military. I understand.
It was just a managerial tactic that he never thought would get out there.
He served what?
Two tours in Iraq.
Who did?
Ben Robinson.
Okay, sure. Whatever makes you happy, Steve.
I hear he's
more
on
like
Senator on the draft board for
Senator Blumenthal.
Oh God, is that unbelievable?
I think he was on some island in Japan and then fabricated an entire tour of Vietnam.
And is that just like we said? Is that just almost like a Cullen thing where because they weren't around for the real shit, like with the marathon.
They want to be. Yeah.
They have to put themselves in it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
no
I think
fault of theirs. Like, it's not Blumenthal. I mean, it's you just weren't there.
I think there's a longing to have done something great,
They wanna
so
be
they inject
interesting.
themselves
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah.
I guess, but like
playing with Miko Russell at the Doubloon
playing
Lounge.
the tin whistle with. Yeah, you never seen that story?
I hadn't. No,
We had done it on the old show.
Yeah.
By the old show, I mean my old EI show, Mike.
Okay.
Yes.
You don't mean the AAF show?
I don't.
All right.
I've been on AF. The Kevin Cullen gave a speech. He won some Irish award or whatever, and Jerry and I did it one day, and we spent like 3 hours on it. It's an incredible read. It's actually an incredible read.
So funny.
It's incredible. It's just lie after lie.
Sounds about right.
And there's other. We'll may get to as the show goes on. That's a tough one to pick through. The other story.
Well, we still haven't heard the Tom Cruise sound.
Oh, that's how we start. Sorry, Mike. Let's get to that.
How did we get derailed?
It's going to be a disappointment now. I don't know
Mike,
if
Now you think it wasn't going to be before?
Mike is the #1 fan of the intern
I know
show.
shit. You're
He's
like
always flogging
you're like
this thing.
KFC with our show. You're just forcing
At
the
least I admit it, though.
conversation.
Seriously.
I can admit
Like, guys, you know what's good? The Minifans the Minters were really good on this. Did you hear that?
They could release a surprise next season of Breaking Bad, and Blind Mike would be like, "Nah, I gotta watch the
skip this
interns."
one.
Every day, Mike checks YouTube. He's like, these guys going to
Did they
drop
do a surprise one?
episode on us today?
I get excited. I tap the bell.
Not again. Nope, not today. Not today. I did hear them at one point say, one of them say, they were talking about the other guy. I'm like, yeah, maybe we'll make that happen for you up in Madawaska.
Oh.
Yes, and I thought.
Well, I think he means. He meant Mike and the Minifans.
I don't care. I don't
think?
care what he meant.
Yeah.
I was like, don't, dude, that word should not be used.
Yeah.
There's no we.
You get a little touch
You
of that
guys-
YouTube fame.
I
Goes to
barely
your
let
head.
you guys use we to refer to the show.
Right.
Like this is.
You know, sometimes it's just easier, to be fair.
I don't care. I'm not trying to be fair here. Keep his. I want their names off. No we there. Are they both going up?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
This fucking trip is what, 4 weeks away?
Yes.
Holy fuck.
Sounds like a live Mike and the Minifans is happening as well.
Oh, it is
Friday night.
Where?
There's a couple places that our friend Travis up in Madawaska suggested.
Good. Yeah, you got to do it.
We're debating whether we do it in a restaurant. Travis has a space we could do it at.
I would do
I
it-
suggested I told Justin to contact the hotel to see if there was a spot we could do it there, only because everyone's there already.
Can I tell you why I don't like that? And you can do whatever you want. It's your show.
Please.
I would want a little local flavor.
Oh, okay.
You know, I think the people watching want to see what's going on in the town. Don't you think, Steve? Or no?
I think
Now,
it'd be a good
restaurant might
idea
be
to
a
do it
pain in
from
the ass.
There's
I could
a
see
restaurant or
that.
bar. I forget which. I mean, not that it
But
matters.
I kind of like the idea of a rowdy sort of. Why not?
All right.
I think from a sales perspective, you should call a local bar and say, "Hey, would you like me to bring a crew of Minifans here
There you
to
go.
get drinks? Maybe give me a little something."
Yeah.
There you go. I like that. I like
Yeah,
that
it's
tactic.
a good idea, Steve. But and more importantly, let's hear these guys talk about Top Gun.
Okay, so I guess if you don't want to talk about sports,
Top Gun, it's going to be fucking great. I just hope we get back to the highway, to the danger zone, man.
I have never seen the original Top Gun,
What?
and I'm not a Top Gun.
No, hold on. Repeat that.
I have never seen the original Top Gun.
So you don't know who Maverick is?
Just having our
I
conversation.
assume
You don't
that's
know who Goose,
Tom.
Iceman. Yeah, Maverick is Tom Cruise.
I don't think Tom Cruise is that great of an action actor. I think you look at him and he just looks like
He's not a
just
great.
this-
Have you seen the Jack Reachers? Mission
Yeah,
Impossible.
I've seen Jack Reacher. I've seen Jason Bourne. They're all the same person except
Wait,
Jason
what?
Jason Bourne? Jason Bourne.
No, even I have to draw the line.
Jason Bourne is Matt Damon.
All right. Well, I don't think listen to these idiots anymore. Jesus Christ.
But he gets to know how Tom Cruise is not a good action star because he's not that tall.
Oh, should we play the rest of it?
No, I
You
think
don't have to.
we're good. I think we
No, but you don't understand.
Because he's only 5'6". He can't be a good action star.
He's right. He's right. Jason Bourne. But I mean, is it that many? How old do you think he is? You're
23, I think.
I mean, should he have seen Top Gun? I don't know.
No, probably not.
I guess not.
10 years. I mean, 5-6 years before he was born.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. But I always wonder about guys like that. They have dads, right? I'm sure his dad was fucking embarrassed.
I
dad was
assume.
a
I have
kid,
no idea.
but-
Yeah, I don't know.
I just wonder, like,
Or Jillian Michaels would say if she was watching that show last
Well,
night.
you know, Will is probably in a little better shape.
Yeah, Jesus.
in like 2,200, how many of the top 100 best movies have already been produced right now? Like looking back, like
What?
will Top Gun be in the top 100 movies?
2,200?
He's saying in like 200 years.
200 years from now,
Oh.
will Top Gun be in the best 100 movies?
Well, no, it's not. I don't think it's any critics list of the 100 best movies, but entertaining movies. I don't know. Who the hell knows what they're going to... I feel like as technology gets better and better, it almost gets worse for movies because they get too locked up in it. They get too in love with it.
Too reliant on technology
it
as
becomes
opposed
a
to
whole
good scripts.
fucking thing. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I mean, The Irishman was basically all centered around the idea of the technology.
Yeah, so I don't know what, I think a lot of it looks fake now anyway. It almost looks faker with all the CGI.
It'll look bad. I mean, in 5 years, we're going to laugh at The Irishman and be like, can you believe we thought that was
Laughing
good?
at it now.
No, I know, but you know what I'm saying.
Oh,
where
that
it's
particular technology?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Have you seen the Ryan Reynolds movie on Netflix? The new one that just came out?
No. I don't like him.
No.
Well, it's I think Michael Bay directs it, and the CGI in it is just way over the top. It's distracting.
I like Ryan Reynolds, but the one thing I would say is you can't trust a guy who's always on.
He reminds me of? He's always doing that. He's basically done the Chevy Chase impression his entire career. That smirk, that attitude.
He does the same character in every.
Yeah,
movie.
I've never liked him.
I don't know enough about young Chevy.
I mean, he's really succsul in everything, and most importantly, he's in good shape. That's what I like. I like when people are good.
You got to be
shape.
ripped.
Yes, but I didn't love whatchamacallit, Deadpool. Didn't do much for me.
Haven't seen it.
Yeah, it was just all right. Yeah. I don't know. Were we getting anything before that or no? Or should we do Milton's right now?
Milton's.
Let's do Milton's.
I think I'll be stopping by Milton's to get some vacation clothes.
Oh yeah, when are you going to do that?
Probably maybe this weekend.
Really?
Yeah, maybe.
There you go. Yeah, I could use some warm weather duds myself, as you said yesterday. Maybe some. This isn't really the time of the year to be selling that to the listeners out there.
No,
I don't know if you're heading down to Miami. But here's the thing about Milton's. I'll be wearing some Miami wear and then some Madawaska clothes from both, which is, it's not a lot of people are being in Miami and Madawaska. We will be.
I think there's 3 of them.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if some weird Minda fans down in Miami. Would you? No. Big winter clearance sale going on right now at Milton's. Every single... Mike, can you be quiet for a second? Jesus.
The camera goes to my chair. It's empty.
Robin says he knows about Top Gun, but he knows about Milton's. You'll find great deals on impeccably styled dress shirts, ties, and shoes. Michael Kors, Calvin Klein, Ralph Lauren, even Hugo Boss. They're all on sale. The same shitty sweaters and jeans you've been wearing for like 5 years. You're sick of them. Go to Milton's. Get some new clothes for this winter. Go to Miltons.com. Click on their sale page for the best deals. We've been seeing people telling us they've been using it all week. That's great. Keep doing that. We love Milton's. They have the big winter clearance sale going on right now. South Shore Plaza in Braintree, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill, or where the stores are located physically. But again, Miltons.com. If you're not from around here, if you're from around here, you just want to do it online. At Milton's, you'll be as comfortable in our stores as you'll be in our clothes. Right. South Shore Plaza, thank you, Jerry. Braintree, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill, or most importantly, I suppose, online at Miltons.com. Miltons is the store for, I have to say this, men. Miltons.com. Well, I'm just saying, Miltons.com. Go to Miltons and help out the Kirk Minahan Show. Miltons and yourself right now. Yeah, I had to laugh. I listened to Jerry Ed Schilling on the podcast.
So I was saying to Steve, it's always good to promote that you're only doing 4 days a week, and then the first day drop a Friday show.
Throw a surprise at him. I
really
like
telling
it.
anyone.
I just like the beginning of it because he does the, you have the very, very, can you just get the beginning when he does that? So they've moved away from the open. They've pushed it back. They now have the cold Jerry Open into the open.
Yes.
Which I like. I started laughing right away this morning when I heard the beginning of it.
Okay.
Oh, man. This is grueling. This is our 5th day of doing the Jerry Callahan podcast.
Why is he doing this? Why
Monday through Thursday. This is a special edition.
I like that, too. Did you hear that? A little construction work in the background?
Yeah. He's gotten hooked on this thing where the name of the podcast and the days of the week are like this big.
Jerry's got he has 6 thoughts, so he's hammering them right now.
Yeah.
I mean, let me hear that bang in the background.
Of the Jerry Callahan podcast, week 1, day 5.
Racquetball course.
Our friend Kurt Schilling joins us, and as you know, Kurt Schilling, he can talk, man. He can talk.
It was good. Schilling was good. They were good. I mean, it was Jerry has always chided us, especially you, for not disagreeing. And I mean, these two went at it like you wouldn't fucking believe.
I would assume.
Oh, it was bad.
Have you been shadow banned?
Yeah, I have because I'm from the school of the real world and if they, I guess I just wonder if they really realize we're not all as dumb as they think we are.
Right.
Over the last 3.5 years, CNN's ratings have tanked.
Yes.
it's a joke.
It's amazing.
They haven't changed, but they haven't changed.
Now
their
here's where you're
agenda.
throwing a laugh, Jerry.
Yeah,
You laugh at what Kurt
liberals
says.
hate Trump more than they love America.
Right.
The left hates Trump more than they like doing their jobs.
Right.
Nazi leader and poet Hitler assassinated.
Right.
This is cool.
Time is of the essence.
Right.
He's ruining the Constitution.
Articulating the Trump doctrine at the same
Right.
time, but at the same time, by the way, his enemies were rooting for Iran.
Right. The largest country of state-sponsored terrorism on the planet.
Right.
All right, stop.
Now this is
blew him
where
up.
Jerry could learn from me a little bit.
She's in Washington.
Stop it, Steve. Stop it.
When you're working,
you love this, don't you?
Jerry's working with someone he admires, obviously.
Yeah.
And you got to throw in a little laughter, lighten the mood a little bit. That's
Boy,
what
while
I
they
can teach
disagreeing
Jerry.
with it.
Yeah.
I actually listened to it. I thought it was pretty good, but
Somebody
oh
was
god,
discussing
Steve loves this. He gets off
the
on this.
casualties.
Right.
They're just really, really bad people.
Yes.
It will rot from the inside out.
Right.
I got to tell you, that's exactly what I see happening.
I can't agree more.
This has become
Was
a
it
Shilling and
battle
Turtle?
It's
for
the big picture
information.
podcast.
And that's because that's the only way we can get here. That there's no logical path to where we are. Jesse Waters on Fox News, the
God.
videos of him going around to college
Is
campuses
this edited?
exposing the absolute
No.
ignorance. So the left believes
I
if
do
you
this
get rid
sometimes
of
too, to
history,
be
it
fair.
never happened.
Right.
I mean, these
Jerry
are the
awake?
same people that are walking around calling themselves fascists
Right.
while acting exactly like a fascist acts.
Right.
22-year-old white male or female. They're proud of Antifa.
Right.
We only got Trump because of Obama. I mean, there can be no mistaking that, and because we're going to
Isn't it
get him
amazing?
again in 2020.
Right.
It's terrifying.
Stop
It
it,
is.
Steve.
Did I really just say that?
How long is this?
Because listen, I stopped looking for a moral compass
Right.
when Bill Clinton was being serviced in the Oval
I feel
Office
like he's
by Monica
replaying.
Lewinsky.
This can't be the
Like
same.
you, hopefully we'll always be friends because I respect that so much.
But he wants us to disagree more.
I know.
Well, it's his big criticism of it. Would be more interesting if we disagreed more.
I would say that we are all like-minded, as Jerry is with Schilling, pretty much on most stories. But we also occasionally mix in a few laughs. I'm not going to tell Jerry what to do,
That's the
but
thing. So that I mean, I can't criticize Jerry too much because I get stuck into that sometimes too. Like if you're talking for a while, I'll go right.
Mm-hmm.
But Jerry, here's the thing, Jerry. Don't criticize me for it because look at you when you're with your boy Schilling. Oh, I can't believe I have Kurt
I
Schilling
was in
on.
the clubhouse all the time raping boys.
well, that's
That's
again,
the
I don't
kind of
think
stuff Jerry should
that's-
stick to.
He told Schilling that?
Yes.
It's weird. It was a weird.
Schilling just said,
conversation.
right, yeah, right, yeah.
You probably,
Like,
didn't,
I was there.
you probably
I saw
didn't
it.
get to 45 minutes in. It got weird.
Schilling has been kicked off Twitter?
Shadow ban.
Shadow
He
ban.
says. Shadow
Shadow
ban.
ban. I have to say, like, for some reason, for months and weeks and months and weeks, and I care mildly, I guess. I don't know. So my Twitter followers have kind of plateaued.
Oh, same
Yes.
here. I was just looking at our the show account as well, and the views on the videos have kind of they spiked when we started putting
Yeah.
live video out, and now things have kind of gone down a little bit.
Why do you think that is?
I have no idea. It could be because we had Don Jr. and Tucker Carlson.
Oh,
on.
that's true too. Yeah, I
I don't
wonder-
discount the vast right wing or the vast left wing conspiracy in tech.
I have to say, I wonder that on my end. I'm being honest. Like, I have no idea. But I would gain 1,000 followers a month for a while, and now it's actually gone down by a couple hundred. I don't really care because I know the core fans aren't going anywhere.
I'm sure you've been reported by some left wing accounts.
Yeah, I just
you
wonder-
retweet a video of Tucker Carlson or Don Jr.
'Cause I look-
even Andrew Dice Clay.
Right. 'Cause
Anybody.
I'll look and I'll see that I've gained, 200-300 followers in a day. There's no way maybe people are just fleeing and they're like, fuck this guy. Why is he always tweeting with the same thing? I have no
Take on
idea.
Top Gun. I can't take it.
But it seems strange to me. I have no idea, but it just seems very strange.
I don't know why that is. Or
I think Schilling really is, though, being shadow banned or something. They're manipulating what you see in your Twitter feed because I follow him and sometimes I'll have to look him
No
up
question.
in order to see what he's actually tweeting about.
So I think I actually do think that's weirdly happening.
The thing is, anytime Bernie Sanders tweets, I get to see it.
Right.
and I've been tweeting about my boy Andrew Yang for months.
Oh, yeah?
But I even got someone from Donald Trump Jr.'s fan club reached out to
Oh,
me
really?
and said, we need a voice like yours on our side of the argument. I was like, me? Really?
Yeah,
Of all fucking people?
stick with the Democrats. You'll have like 1 million Twitter followers by the end of the year.
Yang gang, baby.
So I just wonder, just intellectually, it doesn't make any sense to me. That's all.
I definitely think, it's no secret Silicon Valley is totally left wing. So why wouldn't they put their thumb on the scale? And they would think it was morally righteous to silence hate speech on their platform.
It hasn't affected our show downloads and numbers and rankings and stuff like that. So
it probably has indirectly.
Oh, I know, but I'm saying the numbers.
Social media. Your social media account is our biggest way to promote the show.
Not our biggest, our only way to promote the show.
Yeah,
right. But that doesn't. I know, but I'm saying it hasn't affected. It's not like they have manipulated those numbers.
No,
those numbers are still good.
Yeah,
so
we're not seeing it in the download numbers.
I just find it weird. That's
I do
all.
think Twitter does stuff also. This wouldn't affect like the video numbers or anything, but Twitter does do stuff where they almost do like an audit of.
No, that's true.
Dead accounts.
Yeah,
I've
been part of that before.
Yeah,
I just find it strange. Like it doesn't. I've never. I don't know, and I barely care. It's just weird.
It is odd. I have noticed that across the board.
Should we buy some followers?
That's always a good. That's always a good idea.
I might have a connection back in the Kremlin.
Why do people do that?
Yeah, you're gonna get. Remember when they did that thing a couple of years ago, and some people lost like what was?
Yeah, Joe Concha from The Hill. He had like 10,000 fake
Britt
followers.
McHenry too.
It was supposed to be a big scandal, and The Hill came out and said new policy: you can't buy fake followers.
Britt McHenry lost like 150,000 followers.
But even what's the point? Like if you have,
I know.
I'll tell you exactly.
You know why? Because if you say, hey, you want to have me as a guest, you want to have me on, you want to have me do this. I have 470,000 Twitter followers.
Okay.
Or if you're shopping around, if you're trying to get a job on a radio station in New York and you apply, you put it right on your fucking resume.
Huge social media following. They don't because you got to remember the people that are like to Steve's point. Those people are idiots.
Because I was going to say, if you have 100,000 followers and your tweets get 2 likes, aren't people going to notice?
Well,
if you're paying attention, you can notice.
That's what happened. Like so, that's why I know. Like just the reaction I get on my tweets are always good. I'm not saying that I'm fucking Dave Portnoy or Donald Trump, but I'm saying I never have 2 likes on a tweet.
Yeah.
There's always 100 or whatever. Whereas a Greg Hill, for example, I know when I saw him the other day, he had one, or the other guy we battled with, what's his name?
Even the Boston Globe main account.
Right.
They'll tweet out some sensational story and get like 2 likes.
Who's the guy that we fought with for like a weekend?
Talib.
Talib Kweli.
He has no response to it. So
that
even though he's got a million.
Because of his activity.
Might be, but I think he bought some too, probably.
How many people at Barstool do you think have bought Twitter followers? Because they're huge into social media. You're like
I don't think they would.
You're like worth more as a person if you have 20,000 more followers than the person next to you.
If you're busted,
that would be huge. If like KB, if you found out 100,000 followers of KB were fake,
that would be funny though.
I can tell you, it's probably not 100,000. I think I don't think you can buy 100,000. I think
but does it work? Like let's just say, if I bought 20,000 Twitter followers. Wouldn't it look stupid if I gained 20,000 Twitter followers in a day?
I've got a confession to make.
You've done it?
I bought fake followers once, yes.
You did?
Yes.
Your account now?
My follower account went up. This was maybe 2 or 3 years ago. My following count went up 5,000 in the span of 24 hours and then went right back down. And somebody walked away with like $25 in mine.
Why did you do that?
Because I wanted more Twitter followers. And I also kind of wanted to see if it worked. It was actually right after the Joe Concha thing hit. And I was like, wait, you can buy Twitter followers?
Yeah, I've never really been. I just knew because I know eventually they're going to clean it up and they'll just get rid of them all. And plus, you're not advertising anybody. Like I like the fact that
I want more followers for the reason you said is that it looks good for whatever.
I don't care about that. I just want.
But the idea of fake ones doesn't.
I actually think it's. I actually am. I'm listening to Sean. Other people. I've read a bunch of stuff on it. Like I actually believe that if you are tied into that world, they screw you on Twitter. I totally believe that.
It would be so easy for him to do as well.
Of course.
Not even about like your politics. Like there's this comedian Mark Normand who tells.
Yeah, I know him.
Like he tells jokes that are he'll tell rape jokes or pedophile jokes, whatever. And he says on Instagram, if you type in his name, it doesn't come up. You have to Google search Mark Normand Instagram to find it.
Yeah, and I I guess my point with that always is because I thought about Chili being banned on Twitter and other stuff. I brought this up before. It's kind of like, well, they own Twitter. It's their rules. We, meaning people who are libertarian or not like-minded, we need to figure out an alternative.
That's true. As long as I say, if you want movies about women, write a fucking script.
Right.
Then.
It's like, well...
It gets a little tricky, though, because you're not going to find a competitor to Twitter. Because,
I agree, but...
Like, they've tried. They've tried Gab. They've tried...
It hasn't landed.
They've tried...
Fan cred?
Yeah, a number of them have popped up, but Twitter has become like the nervous system of the media.
Yeah, Twitter's completely. And it is a bubble,
is it the public square? Is Facebook the public square? Like, we still haven't decided as a society how we're going to approach regulating either of those institutions, Facebook or Twitter.
Yeah,
so
I don't
know. And the people who are doing it, the Congress, are completely bought off by the large tech companies.
Of course.
So Facebook and Twitter are going to write their own regulations.
How do you like the big change they're making with replies? Did you see that?
Oh, so let me see if I have this straight. You can elect to only have replies from people who you know.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's either global where anyone can reply.
Which I'll continue to do.
I think just people you follow and then I think you can maybe make a group like you can.
I know, but the most
important one. The most important one is you can choose to not allow any replies. So I can tweet.
That's unbelievable.
Kirk Minahan is a racist. No replies. Tweet.
You can't reply to that.
So this is done solely to protect, and we'll get to her in a moment because she's going to figure into one of our stories here. The Amanda Dobbinses of the world.
Yes,
protects them from taking the beating on social media.
Yeah.
Or the Robert, what's his name, the guy who called you and Tucker white supremacists.
Or just the ability to reply to charges claimed.
But for me, obviously I don't want to change the way it is now. People want to go at me. I can leave it that way, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you can leave it that way, but
we know what the pussies are going to do.
People will be able to protect themselves from the Minifans.
People from like the Portnoys of the world will do that?
Portnoy won't.
Some people at Barstow will.
Some people at Barstow
plenty of pussies there.
Yeah.
There were.
I've seen people. I saw people tweeting at me that like Portnoy's blocked them recently.
Oh, I didn't know
and
that.
And the parody accounts of guys like Riggs and other people have been reported. And I'm thinking, are these Barstow people really doing this? Are we really dealing with this?
Yeah, Riggs and K. Marco, I've heard report people, but I honestly don't know.
I mean, Riggs is the biggest fucking pussy on earth. It wouldn't surprise me. But still, what was that? Sorry.
What?
He's a good caller to Sports Talk Radio, though.
I did hear. I heard about that. Do we have any calls that were made to?
Yes, we have 2 calls.
Oh, good. By the way, they were on like quadruple.
Oh yeah,
checking.
I was getting hung up on.
They just stopped taking calls.
Yeah,
I called yesterday. Oh yeah, they checked me. By the 3rd time, I was like, "Look, this is Kirk Minahan. You want to just put me on?" Because I was like, I knew it wasn't gonna. And they hung up.
Yeah, I tried getting through to Dale and Keefe, but they're on to me.
But see, what the Minifans need to know is it doesn't. If you get through, great. It's not really that. Just fucking ruin their day.
True.
Flood their phones. Flood Zarbama's work number. Hammond's work number.
Yeah.
Call the front desk. Make their fucking lives miserable. Let's call the front desk now. Do you have the intercom front desk? Let's see if we can get a hand in on.
They would put me on hold, and I would just wait until they hung up. Like they'd put me on hold, so I'm listening to the show, and I just have to wait. Until
the intercom front desk or the EI front desk?
I think it's
the same thing.
I think it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing. This is where I was, so waiting in the lobby.
That's true.
I'm meeting with Joe Zarbano.
Let's call it. Yeah, you got it.
Yep.
Thanks for calling the Entercom Advertising and Sales Team.
Nope. I don't know. Do you know the front desk number, Mike? No,
I don't know.
You don't have it,
I think
Steve?
just Google Entercom Boston phone number.
Well, that's what I Googled.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, you just dialed a random number and got that lucky.
I might have Googled Entercom phone number.
Oh, yeah. I am a crowd. I am a sinner. Hi, Mark Hannon, please.
I mean, they're...
You a little sound there, too. That's too bad. Maybe he died, though. Yeah, has anybody put together a list of people on Twitter, people I want death?
I asked for you.
You're out of the office on vacation until Thursday.
It's on vacation.
Vacation?
Yeah.
Huh, well, all right. That seems an odd time to be on vacation, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Post-Christmas?
Well, you get the automatic vacation, like everyone's off around Christmas, and then you take a little one for yourself.
Jeez, working hard.
Yeah.
Huh. What were we saying before that?
Prank call.
Oh, go ahead.
All right, let's get back to the calls with you guys. We'll talk to Peter King at the bottom of the hour. Riggs is in Boston. Hey, Riggs, how you doing?
Hey, Riggs.
Oh, okay, well, you guys
Riggs,
hear me?
yes,
yeah,
we
what's
can.
going on? Hey, guys. I was talking to a guy downstairs in my apartment this morning, and he had a good point. I think Brady's staying there, but I think one of the Patriots need a draft in the first round as a tight end. I think
wonder who that
ever
is.
since Gronk left, I think that's a big part that we missed. I mean, you can get a guy like Ben Robinson this year from Iowa, or even that Matt guy from Providence that I know that
Matt guy?
Mike Kuiper has in his first round. I just
Hold
want to know
on.
what you guys
Hold on.
think.
That Matt guy from
Providence.
that Providence college football team?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, they're just an influx of guys going to the
Now,
NFL.
it just shows you, like, I have no use for this guy. Obviously, he's a terrible person, one of the worst people on earth. But the screening people, I would think, are younger.
Mhm.
Like, Riggs is an unusual...
Yes.
Right.
That should be if you're trying to stop Kirk Minahan, people, you should probably know that that's a trigger.
So here's what I think. Here's my theory: is that there's they can't let me on. They can't get away with letting me on because they know my phone number, they know my voice, all that. But maybe they like some people getting through once in a while. That's my theory.
I don't know. No. Those cunts, Dale and
No. I'm sorry, not Dale and Keefe. I mean the phone screeners.
Yeah, I don't know them. So
if they're secret Kirk Minahan fans, maybe.
That's what I'm thinking.
I certainly hope they die.
Do you want to hear how they react?
That's how I got on, because Lucy was screening my calls, so she just let me on.
Oh, but another huge talent. Idiot. Go ahead.
Do you want to hear him react to the suggestion that Matt from Providence?
Sure. Where you guys think he'll draft in the first round?
I mean, they've done tight end.
Do they need tight ends?
They do. They absolutely do.
Badly.
It's been years since they've gone first round, though, for tight end.
Right.
And Watson and Graham
what do you
are
think
both
about Matt from
serviceable
Providence?
NFL players, but looking back on it, they probably weren't first round pick.
I'm also thinking that if Brady were to stay here, and he's going to absolutely agree with you that they need tight end help badly, wouldn't he prefer that it be a veteran tight end as opposed to a draft pick tight end who's got to learn the ropes in the NFL?
I said the whole prank phone call thing. I do love that changes what they do in their lives for even a few minutes. Like it just doesn't.
Butterfly effect.
Yeah, it's just so weird. And they're just sitting there, just fucking they'll even listen. Just they could use a tight end and just talk about it.
Because you got into a fight with Steve about his family. They were talking about Patriots tight ends there.
Or just looking for. I was triggered by a Greg Hill thing that wasn't. Yeah, it just leads you to everything.
All right, we got one more.
No, all right.
Is this what we're doing? That's what they're doing. Matt's in Fall River. Hi, Matt.
Good afternoon, fellas. How we doing?
Great.
Oh, boy.
So I know everyone's hung up on Brady. I mean, I don't think he's going anywhere, so that's not really my concern at the moment. What I think a lot of people are overlooking is the amount of defensive ends and edge rushers that are heading into free agency from the Pats this year. And I don't want to get ahead of my skis here, but the guy that I have my eye on is the guy out of L.A. His name is, I think it's Fowler. Now, I know he had that issue where he got caught stealing.
Actually, Glenn, it's Mikey Fowler.
Guy out of L.A. His name is, I think it's Fowler. Now, I know he had that issue where he got caught stealing some team apparel out of the supply closet.
It happens.
It happens. I'm sorry?
It happens. Stuff like that happens.
Yeah, I mean, but he was able to do his job. They didn't send him packing. So, that guy, he's got
question about it. So I think
They dumped him.
No, Glenn.
Yeah, he probably knew at some point.
Yeah,
those guys are not the joke. What did they dump? Did you talk to Matt or no?
No, I think he was just he probably dropped a few more show references or something.
Yeah, I don't want to get ahead of my skis here.
Yeah,
it's funny. That's just the stuff is funny. Keep doing it. Just again, I don't care if you get the air.
So the producer of that show told me that he's the one that answered John Featherston's call and said we're not going to let you through.
Oh,
not Mr. Zambrano, I guess.
Doesn't mean it's not true.
Right, I know, but
why are you talking to people who are producers there?
They've reached out to me.
Ugh.
So just so you know.
Who's that?
I don't know the guys. I don't know who their call screener is. He just DM'd me on Twitter.
Yeah, Mikey would burn. Mike would burn a source in a second if he knew his name.
True.
Yeah.
Well, let's just hope he dies.
Yeah.
Let's all get together and hope he wish death on him.
Fair enough.
That seems reasonable, right?
No.
What do you mean, though?
Does not seem reasonable at all.
Why?
To wish death on people.
He works at the EI.
You make a good point. You make a strong argument.
He could change his job.
Yeah, I mean, but this is a war. This is a real war. Like the other one. Trump's trying to avoid war.
Right.
He's doing a great job. Right.
It's sad that I can't get through it all to them now, though.
Well, you were on hold yesterday, right?
Yeah, but they know it's me. Like, they leave me on hold for
use a different phone.
40 minutes and then hang up.
Well, get a different phone.
I've used different phone numbers.
See, that's what I used to do when I was trying to fuck with people that I didn't want on air. Is I'd leave them on hold for an hour and be like, I'm going to waste an hour of your time. You're never going to get through, and I want them to stop calling.
Yeah.
They got me.
You show them,
Bested
Steve.
me.
You show them, Steve.
I did. I did.
They gave me the old Robinson treatment.
It's just Scott from Keene. Fuck you, buddy. You're not getting on.
Who can forget that duel?
There's no doubt in my mind that's a real.
Oh, I have no question.
That tortured him.
Producers are very strange people. They are just strange human beings. It's
well, this guy identified as a professional anti-Semite.
Okay. So why don't you just have him on?
Because he's a professional anti-Semite, and every time he comes on, he wants to talk about the protocols of the Elders of Zion. And I was like, dude, we're not going to do this again.
No, it gets tired after a while.
Yeah.
Yes, I would agree. Callers are weird too.
Oh, of course.
It's a strange existence.
Yeah. People that really want to call,
Yeah,
Isn't the stat that they're like 1% of the talk radio, or less than 1% of a talk radio audience will ever call?
Yeah, but you have to remember, most of these hosts let these guys dictate their entire existence. They care. They just want that. They're just staring at that fucking screen. That's why I like
talk to the same guys over
and
over and over again.
Text line, because I know Dale and Hill and those guys are Lou 37937. Just text them all. Pound.
What's an example of a text you may have sent while Dale was on?
Ooh, let's read them.
Me?
Do you have the text?
I think you texted.
No, I have, but I'm just saying I know people have done it. Keep doing it. Yeah, we mentioned Amanda Dobbins is one of the people who will definitely. I mean, we know the people who will opt for the no reply or reply from people you know. She's one of them. Yeah. For the Megyn Kelly stuff, and she's took her deserved, I thought, social media lashing for that. So Megyn Kelly yesterday went on YouTube and with different victims as well, and sort of had like a roundtable discussion about this whole situation.
Well, a film screening and
they watched Bombshell, and then her and two other women. Three other women and her husband. I don't know why.
Her husband's also in the movie.
I know, but he shouldn't have been there.
Oh, but he's great.
It was
funny?
The cutaway shots of his face were kind of like
he was completely not necessary to this entire thing.
So that's my problem with it. Was not what like Megyn Kelly or anything was saying. Was the beginning where it's just this unnecessary. How is everyone? How did everyone like their portrayal in the movie? Wasn't it great? Wasn't it?
It just goes back to
it's not a movie review. I don't think that's what we're here for.
I don't think Megyn Kelly is one of the great conversationalists in history.
That it seems very
like it felt very. It should have been way more casual.
That was my issue.
They should have just. It felt like it felt very sterile.
Well, I think they cut it for it to be dramatic.
I know, but it's
the conversation. It could have been more conversational, but they wanted to make it short and they wanted to make it dramatic and have it make sensational impact.
Short, like their skirts they were wearing at the office.
You should see him on the tennis court,
right? Yeah, it's a little too much. He shouldn't have been there.
Yeah,
but when they got,
he was in the movie though,
great.
And he also lived through it with Kelly.
Great, but it's not about him.
No, it's not about him. But
he's irrelevant to the nobody wanted.
If he had something to say,
nobody wanted to hear from that drip. Nobody wanted to hear from him.
I have no interest in knowing how he felt about Mark.
I don't care what Doug thinks about anything. Yeah. But I think once they got going and the women told their stories, I thought it was actually really compelling. Like I'd say,
agree.
Once you got through the 10 minutes of bullshit at the beginning, they show Megyn Kelly hugging her husband at the screening and all that stuff. I understand they went through all. I've got that, but I feel like we don't need. You don't have to hammer us with that. We know that.
The one criticism I would say of Megyn Kelly is it did get kind of self-serving towards the end.
Did you say kind of?
Yeah. I'm just saying all the women are just starting praising her as a hero. And
yes, but I will say if I'm her, and I agree with that, and I would encourage people to watch it. It's on YouTube now. We're going to play some clips from it just because I like to put those Amanda Dobbins quotes once again in context.
Yeah, why not?
She's taken a lot of shit. Like people have really given her shit for like being sexually harassed, basically.
Yeah.
So if you want to get the story straight, I get it, but there's a better way to do it than the way she did it. Like you're right. Like it was like everyone had their chance where they said, Megyn, you're really a hero, and you're like just tell your story, just talk, and then it'll come across.
Yeah, there didn't need to be this preamble of, whoa, what did you think of the movie? What did you think of this?
I mean,
well, I didn't think Charlize Theron did a good enough impression of you. It's like, who?
Right.
Listen, Doug, no one gives a shit. No, you're here out of pity.
But I would say, like, just say what happened to you, because I have never seen a discussion among Fox News women where they talk about this together.
Right.
That's interesting to me.
That would have, if they just got right, as you would say, don't bore us.
Right.
Get to the chorus.
It's a great Mike Campbell of the Heartbreakers would say. That was always Tom Petty's credo. It's mine as well.
Right.
Just get to it. So, I don't want to get the names of the women wrong either. There's Julie Zahn. Is that her name?
Yes.
Rudy. What's her Rudy?
Rudy was the brunette who came from CNN.
Yes. And then
Huddy. Yes.
And then Megyn. And then
Huddy is the one who was with Bill O'Reilly.
Right.
And Zahn was the producer who worked under another woman who was harassed by Ailes.
Right.
And in the video, she's the one who's like, they attempt to hand her off.
Right. Which is a big part of the Russell Crowe miniseries. Yeah. So which cut?
There's also, I think we can start at the beginning. One that jumped out at me was the one about Irina Briganti, because she's in conservative media, she's like the gatekeeper at Fox News. She's the executive vice president of corporate communications.
I'd rather first start with Amanda Dobbins, though, just to set, just in case you're new to the program. Amanda Dobbins is on The Big Picture, which is on Bill Simmons' Ringer network. Mm-hmm. And, I think is a pretty fierce feminist if you looked at her social media history and the way she talks. And Megyn Kelly's name came up when they talked about the movie Bombshell, I think, right?
I've only heard her talk about one thing, and she didn't sound like that much of a feminist.
she's a selective feminist. Yeah. Here she is talking about Megyn Kelly.
Be Megyn Kelly in the universe. That's got to be a very odd existence. I have to be honest, I don't really care. I think what it means to be Megyn Kelly is that you're rich as shit and successful, and she's fine. And she's posting the picture of her son looking at her on a movie poster and gets a lot of sympathetic responses from people. Megyn Kelly's fine. And that's the one thing where I'm kind of with Sean's wife on this.
Hold on. Go ahead, Mike. Hold on.
I always say
by the way, if you've never heard this, and if you've listened to our show, I'm sure you have, it gets much worse.
I always say the one thing that makes going through a rape better is the sympathetic comments you get on Twitter. Makes it a lot easier to deal with.
Well, I know,
Well, she gets sympathetic comments.
Not only that, I mean, she's also like, she got sexually assaulted. She didn't get raped.
I know.
But she got, sexually harassed all the time. Right. And, Roger Ailes tried to stick his tongue down her throat. It would have raped her. Would have raped her. I have no doubt. But what helps that, I know, is if you log on to Bank of America and you look at your checking account and there's a lot of numbers there, that like down deep, that definitely makes everything, makes it all go away.
Think about logging into Instagram and seeing the nice things people say.
And seeing that you have,
then you're fine.
You have millions of followers on Twitter.
Yeah, then
the victims of Catholic priest abuse, when they get that money, all goes away.
Right. Well, they don't have as many followers.
Yeah, they're not as famous. They're not as good looking as Megyn. And then its core, is there's that part of it with Amanda Dobbins and Megyn Kelly politically, and then there's that high school thing, I think, going on still.
Sure, a little bit.
Where, Megyn Kelly is great looking.
Yeah, she was the popular girl.
Yeah, there's that, and Amanda Dobbins was the movie girl. I don't know. I've given
Sean's
this too much thought.
Wife on this, which is, there is a dimension to this movie that's unexamined.
Hold on. Sorry.
Sean's wife really gets thrown under the bus there.
There's a dimension of the movie that's unexamined. Is something we haven't really spent a lot of time on. And she goes on, what she's basically saying is that the women of Fox are loose.
Sure.
And she'll confirm that in a second. But that's what she's saying. And you can even hear her, dumb though she is.
You see how they dress?
You can see her.
She tries to couch it.
You can see her fighting it while she's saying it, but she can't help herself. She just gets, so again, it gets much worse.
It's unexamined. I feel of these women are participating in a lot of things, not in sexual harassment. And it's
hold on. Sorry. So what other things are they participating
No,
in?
she just throws not in sexual harassment in there because that's exactly what she means.
She doesn't want to get in trouble.
She's saying they are participating in their own sexual harassment and sexual assaults.
Right. And when you watch this YouTube thing, when the women really start talking and you think about these comments, that's fucking unbelievable. What a disgusting human being.
And it gets worse.
It does.
And the movie shows that to a degree, but it's also that these women are on Fox News in short skirts and they know what they're doing.
Oh. That is unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
If you made that headline for Barstool Sports, it wouldn't get up.
That's true.
And Amanda Dobbins is allowed to say.
Oh, that's funny. That's very Kirk Minahan, the Fox News woman, got what they had coming to.
Yeah, I think that would be in the news. But and that's my whole point. She, of course, can say whatever the hell she wants. I don't. In a weird way, I give Simmons credit.
It's more amazing that she gets.
Yeah, it's a vicious double standard.
And
it's just incredible. So
I think coming fresh off of that comment, Megyn Kelly talking about how she dressed, I think is a good.
Sure. God.
When I went through it with Ailes, I was a second-year reporter. And by the way, just for the record, not that it matters, but when he was harassing me, I was dressed like a lawyer. I had my long jackets and my bad shoes and my bad hair. I really hate when people talk about what was she wearing. Trust me, when I was getting harassed, I looked basically like a man, and he was still coming after me. So it doesn't matter what you're wearing, right? It's about power. It's about power.
Well, that's not true. They were wearing short skirts, and
they work for Fox.
Amanda Dobbins actually says they're wearing short skirts.
Yes,
she actually says that.
She goes to the most simplistic patriarchal
sexist
term. Short skirts is almost a euphemism for you had it coming.
She's calling them sluts.
And I think Amanda Dobbins should be able to say that. But if any man said that, or if anyone said that about Rose McGowan,
my God,
whoever else, they would be crucified.
Well, certain women too would be.
Of course.
I mean, if Republican women said that.
Oh, if Megyn Kelly said it about Amanda Dobbins,
should be. But of course they should say it. But I believe equally so, they should also be barbecued for saying something stupid, not fired, but criticized in forms like this. That's how it works.
Sure. Yeah.
And then she should on her show discuss it. She didn't. She won't. I actually listened yesterday or today. They did their Oscar predictions. It was awful.
Oh boy!
But I wanted to hear. I went to certain parts where I knew they might talk about Bombshell. She doesn't say a fucking word about Bombshell. Not one word. Didn't go near it. Because Charlize is going to get nominated from her role as Megyn Kelly. She's going to get nominations come Monday. She's going to get nominated. They talk about the nominees. She doesn't even. The word doesn't even come out of her mouth. She's fucking.
Well, that's the thing when you say something like, I said on here last week that the Portnoy thing, I kind of wish I shouldn't have said because I didn't really believe it. Like it wasn't me. But I went on. I talked about it on here. I talked about it on Barstool Radio. I talked about it on Mike and the Minifans. The idea that you would make a comment like that and just completely ignore it like it never happened is strange to me. Like
by the way,
that instinct to just ignore it.
And by the way, the shame on the other guy there. I mean, like she has legitimate
to say, wait, what? What do you mean?
what were they participating in?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Because they wore short skirts? What are you saying? That they deserve for Roger Ailes to stick his hand on their ass, shove his tongue down their throat, pin them on the chair, take his dick out?
He's not listening.
Who, Roger?
No. The other guy on the podcast. He's not listening to her.
He wants to get back to movie talk.
I guess.
Let her do a rant and let's get back to the film.
I guess. How about where do you want to go next?
The corporate comms lady was interesting to me, Irina Briganti, because she gets this favorable treatment in the movie. So I'm wondering if she cooperated with the filmmakers or something, because they made it look like she was just out to protect the female talent in it. But the women have a different story about how the VP treated them.
The notion that Irina Briganti did not plant hit pieces on the talent is a fantasy.
Comb through Megan's press. Find every single positive thing she said about me and get it out now.
Roger, I can't discredit an anchor I'm paid to promote.
That was the number one thing they got wrong. Irina 100% would hit talent and did many times.
But she was like the queen of hitting talent.
Of
She was
course.
anything bad you read about Fox News people, it's probably by
Where's
her.
the part where the woman is basically crying? The one who was, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Yeah. This is Julie Zahn is talking about how she was just a producer. She wasn't like a host or anything like that.
Right.
And she was working on, I forget what the woman's name is, but she was the chief assistant to Ailes.
Ailes.
Who was harassed and assaulted and just a really, really bad story. I'm not sure if she got a settlement or not, but she was both a victim and
then
kind
she
of a
did,
perpetrator.
so she got, it showed more in the Showtime. I haven't seen Bombshell. In the Showtime Russell Crowe series, this woman was harassed endlessly by Ailes. Ailes would had people following her, and basically she escaped. But before she did that, she had to hand Ailes a new piece of meat.
Right.
And she did.
Julie Zahn was an associate producer in the Fox booking unit.
I worked for Lori Loon, who was a victim and a perpetrator for Roger.
And in The Loudest Voice, which is on Showtime, based in large part on Gabe Sherman's reporting, Lori is portrayed as an indentured servant, somebody who's been forced to service him sexually and then trying to get out of the relationship by offering him up a replacement. That's the word that's used. Yeah. Do you...
Yeah, because I was one of those replacements, and it's horrifying to know that you're just trying to do a job and to be sent in by a woman, it's just very, very hard.
Can I?
And those scenes.
Oh, good. No, go ahead. Sorry.
From the Margot Robbie scenes were very, very close to what actually happened. This is the first time.
Well, hold on. Can I hear from Amanda Dobbins again after that, please?
Must it be like to be Megyn Kelly in the universe? That's got to be a very odd existence.
I have to be honest, I don't really care. I think what it means to be Megyn Kelly is that you're rich as shit and successful, and she's fine, and she's posting the picture of her son looking at her on a movie poster and gets a lot of sympathetic responses from people. Megyn Kelly's fine, and that's the one thing where
So in her mind, Meg. So this one woman is not Megyn Kelly. She's not rich as shit. She's not famous. This other woman. By the way, is this the other woman this is not the woman who settled with O'Reilly, right?
No.
Okay. I get all the Roger Ailes and O'Reilly victims confused. So this falls in the other category for Amanda Dobbins, people who aren't famous. So as we play the rest of the Amanda cut, I'm sure she has sympathy for them.
I would think so.
Yeah, go ahead.
Kind of with Sean's wife on this, which is there is a dimension to this movie that's unexamined. I feel of these women are participating in a lot of things, not in sexual harassment.
That sounded like that was the case for that woman, right? That you just heard from?
Yeah, it seemed like a willing
I suppose
participant.
Loon was participating in the victimization of Julie Zahn.
Of course, she was also essentially a rape victim
Yes.
who was fucking, just terrified and living her whole life worrying about Roger Ailes fucking killing her. But sure, let me hear from Amanda.
And it's a complicated situation, and the movie shows that to a degree, but it's also that these women are on Fox News in short skirts, and they know what they're doing.
Fucking incredible! That's a fucking unbelievable soundbite. Evidently only I care about. It's fucking crazy.
It's the only time I've ever heard it is on this show.
It's fucking crazy.
Here's the next Julie's On Cut.
We should make clear that you did not submit.
Yes, let's make that clear. No blowjobs by me for Roger. But they were, but that's what he asked for. And I lost my job because I did say no.
And you felt it was explicit. I mean, he left no doubt in your mind about what he wanted.
He brought me in and he said, Lori tells me that you're a rising star. And he commented on how I looked. He asked me what I wouldn't do for Fox. After he commented about my outfit, he said, tell me more about yourself. And I said, I'm a shoe person. And he said, I hear that women who like shoes also like lingerie. And then he said, we're in this interesting situation because I can't tell you everything I'm thinking, but you can tell me anything that you're thinking. And I didn't say anything. And he says, do you understand what I'm saying? He had positioned himself in this chair with his legs open.
Oh, good.
And he wanted me to ask him to give him oral sex. And I was not going to go there. And then my relationship with Lori turned very quickly on a dime and was fired a few months later.
Keep in mind, this is a fat piece of shit who probably hasn't seen his dick in 30 years at that point.
Well, let Mike defend him. Go ahead, Mike.
I know. I was going to say, did this get a ton of views? I didn't see a lot of buzz. About
surprisingly little buzz.
Why do you think that is?
Well, what I was going to say is, I imagine if Weinstein victims or Cosby victims or
sure, there's big business in that.
Spacey victims or even like Louis C.K. victims, if they made a video yesterday, it would have been all anyone was talking about for 24 hours. Other than Steve's Twitter, I didn't see a lot about.
I am stunned that some blue check mark Fox News hating person didn't tweet about who cares about these bimbos talking about their bullshit that they asked for.
I'm sure someone, if we look hard enough, I'm sure you could find
someone. But I'm saying some prominent, that always seems to be, the case. And
well, I'll tell you why we don't know is because it wouldn't be a story if someone tweeted that. No one would give a shit.
So she tweeted out the YouTube link, 378 retweets.
Megyn Kelly?
Nothing crazy.
Jesus, God.
Here, I'll look and see how many views the YouTube video got.
I'm going to guess 1 million.
Tell me more than
it's up to 144,000.
That's not a lot.
Whoa, I guessed 1 million, so I was way off.
It's fewer than the intern show. It's not good. They should have a cross episode. They should have a couple of the interns in with them, and then Megyn Kelly on with the interns. That'd be good.
If it's a panel led by Rose McGowan, who I don't want to pick names, but
no, I know
whoever.
It would have
been 5 million views at least.
Put it this way, it would have been far more publicized and celebrated.
Like the video of that young comedian making fun of Harvey Weinstein got 10 million views in 24 hours.
In fact, it wouldn't be on YouTube. It would be on CBS in prime time.
And you'd see it everywhere. That's the other thing. I didn't read anything about it. Nothing.
Right.
No, I had to go find the story in the New York Times. I didn't see people sharing it around.
And then they get to O'Reilly, right? Which is, Megyn Kelly. I almost don't want to play the sound of Megyn Kelly talking about Ailes trying to stick his tongue down her throat. I mean, I understand that, she was wearing, she used to wear short skirts on TV and stuff.
Sure.
But
that's not what she says.
True. But O'Reilly, is O'Reilly on RKO in Boston?
Yes. From 12 o'clock to 12:15. He does this short radio thing.
So let me get this straight.
Is this thing where he says, all right, after the break, and then he's right back talking again? There is no break?
Probably. Yeah, probably. So let me get this straight. I just want to get this totally clear in my mind. Bill O'Reilly has settled for over $30 million with sexual assault and rape allegations and time again. His wife in the divorce filings claim that he beat her up, right? He's a terrible human being. He has sexually assaulted and raped women, according to these people, and time and time again. Shirley Young wanted me off the radio in Boston because of something I said. Mm-hmm. He's on the radio every day in Boston, and she doesn't care about that.
Right.
Okay, I just wanted to get that all. I just want to get that clear in my head.
Well, O'Reilly
Bill O'Reilly here, Thursday, January 9th, 2020. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening across our nation.
It's really old.
The president considers peace talks with Iran.
I mean, is that not...
You didn't hear him say anything in there about the globe.
Is that unbelievable?
Yeah, he hasn't said anything mean-spirited about Kevin Cullen.
I mean,
I think he's syndicated on a number of stations, because if they're putting him on one iHeart station, I imagine he's on quite a few.
How is that possible?
I have no idea.
He's
definitely not just on in Boston.
He's a big name. He was the biggest name in television. He's got a huge older following that overlaps with the talk radio audience, and they just remember him as the gruff voice of common sense as opposed to a sexual harasser.
I mean, this is a guy, I'm just reading it here. Andrea Marcus, that was her name, right? She's the one who cleaned up, got like 30 million or whatever it was, which is great. But, you know, there are 6 publicly known settlements involving O'Reilly, 5 for sexual harassment, 1 for verbal abuse, that total about $45 million.
Yeah, see, I don't know. Is it public that he settled for a sexual assault?
I don't know. I mean,
you know what Amanda Dobbins would say about that? Worth it.
Settled new harassment claim to renew his contract. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They include allegations of repeated harassment, a non-consensual sexual relationship, and the sending of pornography and other sexually explicit material. I mean, this is a guy, you've heard these stories all the time. We'll play it in a second. He would call these women and masturbate on the phone with them. And they,
bark at them.
And I don't think they were that turned on. You know, Bill O'Reilly's sexual harassment, buying silence. I mean, this is what he does. And, you know, he's on the radio. Like, I'm in Jerry Callahan and Kirk Minahan, and I don't want to be, but Jerry does. We're not on the radio.
Yeah, Jerry's not allowed to get a radio job
because I'm not really sure why. And the Globe worked day in, day out to do that. And you know what? If that's their belief, if that's their core belief, which it's not, obviously they're corrupt, but if that's their core belief, they want to end this misogyny and everything, which we're not, but that's fine.
Good for them.
Bill O'Reilly's on the radio in Boston.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? It's crazy.
I mean, to be fair, you guys were number one, and I don't know how many people.
Yeah, but if you care,
people could tell you Bill O'Reilly's on the air in Boston.
But that's the other thing. Bill O'Reilly the segment is a total dud. It's
but that's not the point though.
But I'm just saying, like for iHeart though, from a corporate perspective, to take the risk to put Bill O'Reilly on,
crazy.
In knowing that he's not going to be electric talk radio. Like,
so you're saying it's more of a risk because it's no benefit.
Well, it's 15 minutes of Bill O'Reilly is not going to turn around, your midday part.
Right.
So why take the risk?
Like, why took down a radio station?
Why can't O'Reilly just go away?
Because he's a loser. I mean,
by the way, another guy who wouldn't come on the Kirk Minahan show.
Oh, he wouldn't?
Yeah, I tried to get him on. This was maybe back in August or September when he was coming to.
You were on his show,
Massachusetts.
He just wanted no part of it. It's true. We're friends.
Fair, yeah, you're buddies.
He wanted no part of it?
Yeah, no.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, I corresponded with he has an assistant that followed him over from Fox. And I corresponded with her. We went back and forth, and suddenly she just ghosted me.
I mean, so let's listen to this woman. Which woman is this? I'm sorry.
This is the...
Hubby?
Yes.
Talking about Bill O'Reilly. So go ahead.
Julia, you were such a star on Fox.
Oh, thanks.
And I used to watch you on The O'Reilly Factor, and you just have this charm. You've got the it factor on television. You do. You would sit across from him, and you'd call him William, and it was a fun dynamic, and
Sounds
I
fun.
loved seeing you do your thing. I was always rooting for you.
Way back in the Stone Age when I was growing up in Levittown, okay,
Did they have electricity back then?
they had horse carried buggies and all of that.
That's great.
I remember first learning
Call him William.
that you were a Me Too victim, right? And O'Reilly was the accused, and thinking, holy shit.
Yeah, holy shit, she's never going to work on television again, which is pretty much the case.
Do you want to say, and can you say, what happened with him?
Phone calls at home, random, weird things, and, just talk for a couple seconds, okay. And then it slowly proceeded to the, wait, what's he, like, there's some weird sound going, and I'm, like, listening, going, what the hell? And then I started realizing, oh, my God, he's taking care of himself. He called me one day when I actually was over at my mother's apartment. I put him on speakerphone, and I'm like, and we're both going like, what the fuck? She's like, and it was just this.
Are you saying your mother heard on speakerphone O'Reilly pleasuring himself?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. So, and this woman settled for like whatever $100,000, has not worked again. Lost her house, lost everything. She's out of business. 2011 affidavit with O'Reilly's divorce. His ex-wife swore in the affidavit that he slammed her into a wall and dragged her down a flight of stairs inside their Long Island home.
Jesus.
She swore O'Reilly, quote, flew into a fit of rage after she caught him having phone sex with no pants on in their bedroom one night. He consequently slammed her so hard into the wall, left a hole, then wrapped his body around hers and proceeded to drag her downstairs. He stopped once he saw the security guard could see it. The couple had married in 1997. The story shares similarities to one O'Reilly's daughter once told the court-appointed forensic examiner. In the course of meetings with the children, did either of them describe any issues of domestic violence between their parents? Yes. The child reported having seen the incident when I believe she said her dad was choking her mom and had her hands around her neck and dragged her down the stairs.
But did he ever call Kevin Cohen a liar?
It's like unbelievable. This is fucking unbelievable. It's just incredible.
I can't get past the amount of views that video has. Just because in this era, the fact that wouldn't get more attention is fucking crazy. And it just shows you how much whatever you think, it's not. I really don't think it's based on male or gender, any of that, as much as it is, are you a Republican or a Democrat? And if you're a Republican, we're going to ignore the shit out of it.
Of course. I mean, this is the world, but this is it. I mean, isn't it the wildest thing?
It is.
So this is the cut of Megyn Kelly that was kind of getting most of the attention.
I do think we have to talk about the spin, the infamous spin inside of Ailes' office.
That scene was a very real scene.
It was very powerful.
Yeah.
Very powerful.
Did you have to do it? Did you ever have to do the spin?
He asked me to get up and turn around, and I didn't do it. I didn't get up and turn around, but he did ask me.
I was asked to twirl, and I did it.
Did you ever?
He never did the twirl thing to me. He would say, let me just turn around, let me see your ass. You're too skinny, gain some weight, that kind of stuff.
Did he ask you?
So I was asked to do the spin.
Yeah.
And God help me, I did it.
Fucking A.
I know people think it's like, oh, you had to spin around. But I remember feeling like I put myself through school. I was offered a partnership at Jones Day, one of the best law firms in the world. I argued before federal courts of appeal all over the nation. I came here. I'm covering the United States Supreme Court. I graduated with honors from all of my programs, and now he wants me to twirl. And I did it. I just, like, if you don't get how demeaning that is, I can't.
Yeah,
help
the
you.
meaning when she talks about Ailes trying to kiss her, I mean, that's, whatever.
Oh, she's talked about that before.
I will say, though, when you see that type of a scene in porn, you're like, well, this would never happen in real life.
It happens in real life.
Yeah.
It is unbelievable. I mean, it's just fucking incredible. I'm almost more, focused on O'Reilly. You don't even know all the O'Reilly's details because these women, sign their lives away.
Yeah.
What was the one that he was like? He would look at his receptionist and growl or bark at her or something.
The culture
Weird
was
shit.
there,
Yeah.
and it's sort of, and this idea that this idiot Dobbins, that some woman there who walks in there who's 28 years old or whatever, doesn't know, is going to Fox News. The idea that they're somehow complicit in this is
What
so
are you doing walking into? You gotta know what you're getting into when you walk into Fox News.
Fucking disgusting. Those are my two takeaways. When an asshole Dobbins is, and how amazing it is that O'Reilly has a career in fucking radio.
The movie also smeared Megyn Kelly as having been the one woman at Fox News who could have done something to stop all
they have
the
a
other
scene
women
where
from
Margot
being
Robbie,
harassed.
who's not a real character,
right?
She's a composite, says to Charlize Theron, Megyn Kelly, like, you could have stopped this. Basically, what were you doing? It's obviously didn't happen. So it's just but this is where that's the liberal filmmakers, right? And as they said, it's you also know the man wrote the script is what they said, and that's what happened. So but you're right. My three takeaways: O'Reilly's such a fucking pig. Dobbins is so fucking stupid, and how little attention it gets.
That was mine.
Because of the political, like, these feminists who want this Me Too stuff to come out are what I call selective feminists. They don't care that Fox News women were sexually assaulted. They actually don't. And to give Amanda Dobbins credit, she perfectly crystallizes their side. That is the thought process.
Just look at Mark Halperin, though. Halperin's accusations were not dissimilar from O'Reilly's, except for, O'Reilly's are way, way worse. Like the whole jerking off on the phone thing, that was the Halperin special, and he was thrown out of ABC. He doesn't get to do the TV show that he was doing with Heilman now, and he got roundly criticized for writing those books. Like he has not been able to work just because there was a Washington Post story with people anonymously saying, I shouldn't say just because, but because women anonymously said, he was a creep. He would jerk off talking to the phone to us.
And you say selective feminists, but I would say they're not feminists at all. They're just selfish. They want to be victims in their own way. And then when anyone else is a victim that doesn't agree with them necessarily, that they don't like,
they're utilitarian feminists.
They don't like the fact that they like the fact they're good looking. They don't like the fact that they're Republican. They don't like that. And by the way, I don't even know what their political affiliation. Somebody worked at CNN before that. Who the hell knows?
And I would say to a progressive mind, if you don't like that they're good looking or what their beliefs are, how can they change that? You're asking them to change who they are as a person.
It's incredible. And they're going to give no attention to this. And there's not really been yet in this entire process a filmed scene or YouTube show or anything where a bunch of victims from one person got together, one company got together and talked about it. There really hasn't been. Where it's been hosted by one of the victims.
It would be great if Megyn Kelly could do more of this kind of thing. I mean, I think she's looking for a way to have some kind of a career, turn around after that awful morning show.
Right.
But if she could do more of these kind of video
if Megyn
interviews.
Kelly did this on NBC, maybe no one would have watched it, but I think it would have been great for NBC as opposed to they got rid of her because she said, "Is Santa a white man?"
Yeah,
it's also weird because there's this thing where the Fox people would be naturals to kind of retweet some of this, but they can't touch it.
Yeah, that's why it was almost. I think they almost hurt us too by the dog. Like there's just a little bubble where you can't do it. It's fucking crazy. But I thought it was good. I thought it was self-serving, but I think that's actually okay in this situation because no one else is going to fucking do it for them.
Your big problem though was Doug.
Doug was not necessary. And by the way, there's not a lot of Doug in the last 15 minutes. No. Like Doug kind of. I think even Doug knew. Like I probably shouldn't be.
I don't care about how Doug felt about his portrayal in the movie.
Yes, that was strange. I didn't really understand that. But
he had a great line though. The Rock was busy.
Yeah, get it? Got a big laugh too. But I thought it was interesting, and I think it's just to me illuminates. I always think about that Dobbins quote all the time. It's just it to me is the most unbelievable quote of 2019, and it's because she's on that side. She could say it. She could go on the air on that podcast today and say it again. Yeah, nothing would happen to her.
We would make fun of it, and the Minifans would go after her, and that'd be about
nothing would happen. Yeah. So I don't know. So Mount Mojo, I know about Mount Mojo. That I do know about. MTMojo.com. Go to MTMojo.com for a limited time only. Use promo code Kirk1 for 10% off all apparel, boxer shorts, pants, authentic lightweight T-shirts, and more cool swag. Get a free 6-pack of Mount Mojo condoms with each online apparel purchase to help you be prepared. MTMojo.com. Subscriptions start at $3.99 a month. One-time buys also only available in each quantity pack. 6, 12, or 24 packs with free delivery and custom condom cases included. MTMojo.com. MTMojo.com. It's been great to have him here this week. Use promo code Kirk1 for 10% off all apparel. Get your mojo on. MTMojo.com. Go to MTMojo.com. Yes, you're looking at me.
Well, there's a couple of directions we could go from here. Since you just read an advertisement, I was thinking we could talk about some of the fallout from the sales discussion we had yesterday.
So Steve is using his sources in the. By the way, keep an eye on this. I guess Darren Ravel and KFC are in some Twitter battle right now. It looks like it's getting kind of personal. Really? KFC and Darren Ravel. I don't know. Keep an eye.
I feel like Ravel goes after Barstool. I know Big Cat gets into it with him once in a while.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think they have him on that show. I don't know if they're friends. I don't know what the deal is with
I don't know. He seems like a fucking douche to me. I have no use for him. But so, based on the sales stuff you're saying, Steve, yesterday?
Yes.
So what happened? What are you saying?
So my sources in New York are telling me.
What? Plural?
My league sources.
Ooh,
okay.
The Boston Sleuth here.
My sources are telling me that
was one of your sources?
No. I don't.
Cornerback out in L.A. that I heard on the phone call earlier.
Nope.
No. Okay. I just want to make sure.
No.
Gotcha.
Nope.
Okay.
Multiple sources have
Multiple
sources have told me that the segment that we started the show with yesterday.
Hold on, which was I think a fair dialogue about the.
On my end.
That's true. And I guess I jumped on about the ridiculously stupid sales staff at Barstool.
Some things were said.
Yes, that's true. I'll say this. Go ahead.
So a transcript or video clip of that was shared around a producer group chat, which I'm not allowed to be a part of, apparently. But
you're not one of the cool producers.
I'm not one of the cool producers.
Who would be on that chat, Mike? I don't know.
I'm going to guess Frankie Borelli.
Okay.
Hank.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Za? I don't know.
Apparently, I'm told that I need to go to New York and have beers with the producers before I'm allowed in. There's an initiation ceremony or something. But anyways,
Jesus.
Long story short, I was sent a picture of some sales staff at Head Gym on 4:30 on a Wednesday in the middle of December.
I like seeing that. That's good.
I looked up Head Gym. Next time we're in New York City, we're going to have to try it out. You can get a 60-minute face massage for like $75.
This is stuff.
Now that sounds like fun.
It just aggravates me.
And they posted a picture of it to Instagram.
Of course.
And they're giving their thumbs up. Like,
you're saying it aggravates you that you haven't gotten a face massage?
Yes, that's exactly it.
Yeah,
I would like one.
I get it.
So it seems that the producers were on our side.
Seemed like
that would be.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I think
that.
So.
That's unusual.
Yeah,
it's nice for that.
I think that there was some shared frustration.
Thoughts were recognized.
Some shared professional frustration.
Sure. Yes. Yeah. Well, like I said, I've spoken to other people as well. and they share the same frustration. Now, it'll never change because they'll just replace them with other salespeople who are equally stupid and vapid and lazy. So that will never change.
It's just that you're saying it's just a culture.
It
It's
is
a cultural problem.
It is.
Yeah,
I mean, I know guys in high school who have become salespeople. They were lazy idiots then. It's just an easy, and they're personable guys and women, and that's how it works.
There's some that are good though. I'm I'm friends with some hustlers that are salespeople.
Yeah,
Get the job done.
Yeah, I mean, I don't share that
none
thought,
work in
but-
radio.
Yeah, that's true. I say radio salespeople, but yeah, that's kind of where I stand on it. What do you got, Steve?
Oh, I was just reading the Darren Ravel fight.
So is this
with
real or
KFC.
not real?
I think it is getting real.
Give me a little.
So KFC may have started it by retweeting screen caps. So some anonymous stoolie responds to a Darren Ravel tweet saying, "Darren, what's the over/under set at for days you weren't bullied in school? I'm putting it at 3.5."
Okay.
So Ravel responds with, "I'm super successful and I'm happy." Blah blah blah.
Jesus Christ.
And then
Why
looked
does
up
he need to do that?
Asshole.
and then he goes and looks up the stoolie on LinkedIn and says, "Are you unhappy with your life at Total?" The company he works
my
at
God,
on his
did he
LinkedIn.
really do that?
So he responds to like, "Hey, weren't you bullied in high school, you loser?" By bullying this guy back. And so
Not only that, like just calling out his boss, his work, and Jesus.
yeah. So KFC calls him out and says, "How about that rat Darren Ravel out here snitching on people? The word trigger is overused these days, but boy oh boy is bullying clearly Darren's trigger. That was like as harmless as trash talk gets," and Ravel went off the goddamn deep end. And then Ravel responds, "You guys have enabled an entire group of social bullies on this
Okay, so this is
platform
real.
by giving them power." By giving them power. The joke is you think that people deserve to take shots and not talked back to. I stand up for people who can't or won't, and I'm damn proud of it. So he's standing up for himself. So KFC responds.
He stands up for other people. He's damn proud of it. This is a guy who doesn't he tweet out like Gatorade sales and stuff?
Yeah, he's
and
like a sports financial guy.
Right, he's not like
sports
who the hell's he standing up for?
Well, he's standing up for himself right here.
But he said others. I thought you said he said.
Well, that's what he's saying in the tweet. But the reason this whole
Standing up for the little
conversation
guy, the
started is
nerds
because
in
he's
high
standing. Someone said you were bullied in high school, and he's like, "Yeah, well, fuck you. Here's your employer."
Grown man.
KFC tweets back, "This platform is about busting balls, talking
geniuses
shit,
here,
and
by the way.
cracking jokes. Anybody who takes it to bosses or schools to fuck with actual lives is lame. And I see more hateful shit than anybody on this app. It's a cesspool. Talk back if you want, but taking it there stinks." And he responds, "I'm with my 3 kids every day. This is a brutal world. You know what stinks? More children will kill themselves from social bullying in this decade. And don't act like you guys
That is
haven't."
a leap.
What the fuck?
That is
What the fuck happened in this
that is
conversation?
That is a leap like I've never seen before.
Don't act like you guys haven't played a part and it's on some autopilot. I'm not dumb.
Holy fuck! Play the part in the kids killing themselves.
You know what?
Yes.
Maybe I was wrong. For some reason, I thought Big Cat was like tongue in cheek,
Oh, no,
friendly.
the-
friendly
well,
with
maybe he
everyone.
is, but
maybe they do hate each
Ravel's
other.
a legendary thin-skinned pussy.
Yeah.
Like we've tried to have him on because we have an occasional. I don't think it was me, but there'd be back and forth with people and him, and he's a pussy.
Yeah.
So the last response is from KFC. "I usually have fun busting your balls here, Darren, but I am absolutely drawing the line at blaming Barstool Sports for children killing themselves. This is the laziest,
I'm not
most
ready to do that,
exaggerated,
but okay.
dramatic bullshit you've ever spewed, dude."
Well, if the kids are listening to Barstool Breakfast,
I think. Look at what I've dealt with from Bart. If I haven't killed myself,
That's
yet,
true.
You know, come on.
Ravel didn't respond.
I haven't
What
seen
a
response.
bizarre. What the fuck?
It seemed like that escalated
Very quickly.
very quickly.
Yes, it did.
Well, I don't understand. I legitimately don't understand. I don't get. I don't know. I don't like when. That would be like me putting up like.
Oh, no, he did respond.
Oh, okay, good.
"I'm guessing your children aren't old enough to see what goes on social media. I have. It's scary as hell. And yes, you guys deserve blame for contributing to social bullying."
Holy fuck! Let's try and get him on, huh?
Other than Portnoy,
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Other than Portnoy, is there anyone that could even be perceived as a bully? Willie Colon, I guess.
Oh, for sure, he bullied me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like again, I think
Kevin doesn't bully people.
I think this
Dan
is part of
certainly
the.
Doesn't.
Ironically, this is part of why we haven't got along well with everyone. Is basically they just kind of play nice. It's goofy.
The fuck up, you blind fat fuck.
That might be different.
You would be more. You would
Yes.
be more of a bully than anyone at.
No question. I just told Dale Arnold to kill himself.
That's true. You are a little bit of a bully.
I hope he dies. But like this, like they just do these fucking stupid videos
And
all day.
this Ravel guy has 2.1 million followers.
Oh, I know
he's huge. Yeah, he's
I don't know why. I've never found him. I don't follow him, but this idea, it's like who, like fucking Rhea, Jared Carabas.
No, Jared Carabas has a lot of good things.
Like, but I mean,
a lot of very intelligent.
But where are they bullying? Like, who the hell? Like Trent? Like who the fuck are they talking about?
I don't know.
I hate to defend Barstool, but I mean, who?
Oh, you're saying who is the Barstool people bullying?
Yeah, no, who were the bullies there?
Yeah, I think Portnoy. You and Portnoy.
I think what they're saying is if Portnoy tweets out something like, "Look at this idiot," the Stoolies are going to go reply and go, "Ha, yeah, that's an idiot," and that's the bullying. Because there's such a big audience, there's going to be some outliers there who say stupid shit. That's it.
Here's where
nobody is committing suicide because of those tweets. I'm sorry, they're just not.
Here's where maybe being a little self-deprecating comes in to help. Like Darren Ravel's response to that, the thing that started this all is some guy from like some Barstool fan saying, "Over under how many days were you bullied in high school?" And he goes into this. Let me show you how successful I am, rather than just saying either nothing.
Not even that. Not even that.
Saying way over.
Not even that. He Googles him and looks where he works and goes to his LinkedIn page.
He tries to dox him. So he's whining about Barstool bullying as he's being called out for bullying.
So the 2 million people find out about that, right? Yeah. So let's just say they're Darren Ravel fans. I can't imagine there are. And they contact this guy's company and they decide to fire him. And this guy's so upset about it, he kills himself.
Well, then.
I mean, like, what is that? Is that implausible?
Well, still not Ravel's fault. I don't think.
Well, by Ravel's definition, it is.
Well, yeah, by his definition, it is.
I don't think it is either. But I'm saying Ravel just did something way worse.
Of course.
Like, what the fuck?
Well, that's the thing that people like that don't understand. They're like, well, I was a victim. You made fun of me, so now anything I do, no matter what lengths I go to, is just.
Look, I'm sorry. If somebody has 2 million Twitter followers and the other guy has, I don't know how many he has, 46, he's allowed to call you an asshole.
Yeah.
So the guy with 46 followers can call you whatever you want. That's just, those are the rules. If you can't fucking handle that, then get off social media.
Right.
I mean, that's it. I had a guy, I quoted him yesterday because I thought it was actually kind of funny.
Yeah.
Twitter, I think, actually wound up taking the tweet down.
Yeah, I saw that.
They do that a lot.
Yeah. And the guy told me to lay in front of a train. And I said, actually, I wanted to jump in front of the train.
Well, I tweeted a guy. I said, should I have this guy on Mike and the Minifans? And no one saw it because I think Twitter deleted it.
Oh, that guy?
But I don't know if it was that guy, but someone said, Kirk, your show is fucking terrible. You should jump in front of a train.
Right.
I want to jump in front of a train listening to it.
Right.
And I said, should I have this guy on?
And that guy should have that guy on the mic in 2 seconds.
I missed this one. This is the best Darren Ravel tweet. He responds to KFC Barstool. Hey, bro, you left out the most important part with a screen cap of the nobody Stoolie that he was trolling and doxing, tweeting, I just got fucking destroyed by Darren Ravel. So he's like spiking the football. Like even this guy with 18 followers knows that I just dunked on him hard.
What an asshole. Fucking loser. I mean, ask him on. He'll say no, but let's ask him on. See, we want to talk about it.
See, I thought Darren Ravel was a guy that like Barstool guys went after, but in kind of a friendly way. I didn't think there was. But
yeah, I get confused sometimes because I'm not in that world. Like the Section 10 guys are going after Evan Drellick. Have you seen this?
I think the Section 10 guys do a great job.
So do I. I actually like those guys.
I think they're terrific and very smart. They have a good feel for who's a good podcast.
We have some audio of Section 10 that Mike would like us to play.
No, you don't have to play. I'm just saying I think they do a good job.
Why? They say something nice about you?
They're fans.
Well, let me hear it.
Because I am of them.
I'm a listener of the Kirk Minahan show.
Yeah, and, you always know when Minahan's talking about you when the Minifans are in the mentions.
Yeah. So Minahan was like, well, Carabas is the Red Sox blogger. He's not going to touch this story. He's like, Kirk, what the fuck?
Hold on.
You tell him,
Hold
Jared.
on. What is
That's my guy.
What is he even talking about?
Talking about the clubhouse story. The clubhouse manager, Stephen Murray.
When did I say that?
I actually think
when we talked about it.
Oh, I didn't tweet about it.
I think you said Stephen Murray could have fucked Jared Carabas and he still wouldn't write about it.
That's definitely true.
Yeah.
I stand by that. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Hey, about this. I write about baseball, dude.
What was reported in the story is the story. What are you gonna?
That's good. Good big picture thinking, guys.
No. Steve Peralt's very good as well.
That'll get you to the finish line every time. That's a good journalistic way of thinking of things.
Yeah, it's like we're a fucking comedy site, and I cover baseball.
So hold on. Before they say something nice about Mike, which is I don't know, an endorsement from these idiots. Congratulations. But like that ultimately right there, and I actually like Carabas, and Steve Pearl came on, remember?
Yeah.
He was a good sport about it. And who else is on the show?
Coley. Mick.
Coley, I like him too.
Yeah.
That kind of crystallizes, again, the difference between what we do and what the rest of Barstool does. Jared is exactly right. Like, I would want to dig into that. And he's like, well, I'm just a fucking fan. I'm not going to dig into this because I don't really... And that's right.
It's sort of a generational thing, too, where they're...
to some extent.
They're young enough to kind of be like, who gives a fuck? I don't know how old Steve Peralta is.
Actually,
Jared's a little older.
When I was that age, I cared about that shit, though.
Yeah.
Like, I think...
I forget Jared's in his 30s now.
There's like you know...
Is he really?
There's like kitty humor fandom and then adult investigations, right?
Yeah, but I can't really. I'm not even criticizing them. That's the way they're built.
Yeah.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that everybody should look at that story like that.
Of course. I mean, there's some truth to it. They're saying what Jared covers the silly aspects of the right. Like he's admitting that.
Correct.
So why would he cover this story? I think
call Carabas. Would you give his number? I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with
listen,
that.
I think he does a great job.
We need any more sound from those guys.
No, he does. You keep listening. He does a good job.
Are you calling him?
Yep.
I mean, what the hell is that? That's ridiculous, those shots.
Let's see if he's getting into the shower and answers Steve again.
Is that what happened last time?
Yeah.
The fuck? So he listens at least. That's nice.
Yeah. I suspect he may have seen it on KMS Quotes because I think I might be the first one that said it.
KMS Quotes is back, baby. They are causing trouble.
Firing away.
What is this idiot doing? All right, whatever. So,
hi, you've reached.
So play a voice.
Yeah, it's like of course. Like what could I?
Your article would basically
say?
be copy paste from the report.
Yeah, like it was bad.
What's the point of this idiot? It's Peralta. Does he say?
I'm a
thought
listener
in
of Kirk Minahan's show.
Like Schilling and fucking.
Yeah, you always.
All right, I'll just get right to Mike.
All right.
Blind Mike's getting some more play.
Blind Mike is
he's got a good voice for it.
Yeah, for as much shit as Blind Mike gets,
he's not bad.
He's a very good counterpart to what Kirk
is.
Yeah,
the guy gets
reminds me of Roman.
He does remind me of a little
of
dick
who?
swipe.
I don't know.
Roman, the
advertiser. I don't know if I care for that part, but Jared obviously has a good ear for podcasting.
Counterpoint
and I agree
what
with
way?
him. You know,
I don't.
Rat-a-tat.
Well, I mean,
you're a rat and I'm tat.
I'll think it's nothing. Steve talks as much as we do. He doesn't get any credit.
They don't know. They listen.
They
notice the big.
Those guys like you, don't they?
Yeah.
I think Jared likes me.
Oh, all right.
Maybe I don't know. He might not even know who I am.
He answers your shower calls.
It's important. But that's interesting. Well, yeah, I don't really even think that's. I don't know if they take that as criticism, but that wasn't.
No, it seemed like they were having fun with it.
No, I know that, but it's just that's who they. But I don't like the idea that hey, that's what the story says.
I also think there's a weird, maybe not.
Hey, you know what, boys? A story in the Washington Post this morning. Looks like a couple of burglars broke into the Watergate Hotel. Well, guess we're good.
We're a comedy site.
Let's move on here. We don't have to look at this anymore.
No, Jeff Epstein killed himself. Huh? That's weird.
Geez, here's
That's
a story
untimely.
today. Geez, it looks like Bill O'Reilly had 6 settlements. Well, I want to dig into that.
I would also say, even if you are a comedy, I get what Jared's saying, maybe a little more than you do, but there's also, even if you're being funny, you can tackle any story from a funny angle.
I think that's what we do.
Yeah.
And you can also be both. Like but if it's not in their appetite to investigate, then it's not in their appetite to investigate.
Right.
That being said, I don't know if Evan Drellick's the guy who wrote about the cheating thing with the videotape with the Red Sox.
Yeah.
And I saw they did a video shitting all over Drellick. I know Drellick's been on their show before, so I'm just curious if they're just breaking his balls or not.
Yeah. So I haven't seen
My guess is it is.
I haven't seen any of it. My guess would be it's from a fan perspective, where Jared's like, I'm a fan of the Red Sox, so fuck you for going
That's
after
what they're doing. So I don't know if they're actually, like, the Steve Peralt guy, somebody tweeted at me. Steve Peralt was like, Drellick's got an axe to grind because he left Boston. Well, I'm like, well, that to me now I can start criticizing
like as much
them.
of a joke, yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're really getting mad at the guy for reporting facts that hurt your team, well, fuck off. I mean, that's his job.
I think Carabas also would have to make a tremendous sacrifice if he wanted to do an investigation into anything.
No, he just wouldn't.
His brand, his career, his content is based around access.
He's a fanboy,
and the access would be cut off if he did something critical.
Sure, I get that. But I mean, and I give him credit. See, my issue is always with the guys like my old friend Rob Bradford and these other people who pretend
they're journalists.
Yeah, where they
would be out of character for Jared to do it.
Right, but not only that, like these guys are also fanboys, but they act like Jared's a fanboy. They're like fucking Carabas.
Look down at him.
And
they're the exact
I
same
have
way.
these talks with Bradford all the time. I used to talk to him. He'd be like, I can't fucking believe that Carabas wants a press pass. I'm like, well, gives a shit.
Jared doesn't go out and buy the same shoes that David Price has, so he has a conversation piece.
Yeah, he's a fanboy. And everyone knows it. And he has a press pass. So what?
Right.
I mean, all due respect to WEI.com, Barstool Sports is fucking more important.
And why isn't there room? Like, I've never gotten, you should exclude them. I get maybe Rob thinks he should be respected more because he's a real journalist or whatever.
He's not, but yeah.
Well, whatever. But the idea that Barstool should be excluded from the PGA Tour or baseball or whatever the fuck, why isn't there room for silly shit and serious
Of course there should be. I've never, Rob Bradford one day was like, put the gun, yeah, exactly.
Is that what he said?
I think, as I recall. Yeah, I don't really understand that. Call Bradford now and see if he wants to talk about the Carrabba situation. I think so.
Come on.
I just didn't he hang up last time?
Yes.
I like that.
Oh,
I love that because that's just such a pussy move. Imagine me hanging up if Rob Bradford called me on this podcast.
Yeah, I believe last time it was, hey, this is Steve Robinson. You're live to tape on the Kirk Minahan Show. Beep, beep, beep. We can cut that bomb of mine out when you're editing.
You want me to give you the number now? Sure. Cut it out or no?
Yeah. Hey, Rob, this is Steve Robinson from the Kirk Minahan Show. Kirk was wondering if you wanted to talk with him.
It took him a while to find that hang-up button.
We could tweet that out. That sound, right?
No.
Why not?
Not of him saying hello. Because he didn't know it was being recorded. We can do the doot.
You can do the, hey, this is Kirk Minahan. This is Steve Robinson. Kirk Minahan.
Yeah, I can do me.
No
I can do me in the hang-up, yeah.
Right. That is funny. I mean, how great is that? What a pussy.
I don't understand why, unless
because he's a pussy.
But do you think there's a mandate that, if
yes.
Kirk calls you from
Of course there is.
Yeah.
Of course there is.
Which is crazy.
Of course it is. It doesn't make any sense at all. They deflate the balloon if they fucking played along.
Well, they also know that we're going to clip it and put it on Twitter and tweet it at EEI millions of times if they say anything.
Yeah, and then people might say, hey, let me listen to EEI to see how they respond today.
It's a defeatist way of thinking. It's just
and
that pause right there, that fear, that's all you need to know about that place. It's fucking unbelievable. It really is incredible. Jesus.
I should call him next time. He likes me a little more.
I don't know if he likes you anymore.
No, probably not.
You get that Kirk Minahan taint on you.
I know.
Ooh,
well,
that why
wait a second. I don't know if I want that.
This is why you put this picture of Joe Judge up there?
Ooh,
that's
rough.
That is not good.
That is a tough picture.
Is
he still? Has his contract been canceled? He's done, right?
It looks like just the okay signal to me. He's just giving a press conference, I think.
Oh, well, you didn't hear the accompanying sound of. You didn't hear what he said.
Oh, good.
This piece of shit. What did he say?
Sorry, computer's frozen. That's not going to fall away.
We're not going to get it?
Oh, there we go.
White power.
There we go.
Boy, a long step for that.
Sorry.
I thought we were going to get some.
All right, Steve. I mean, good cut. Come on, it's funny.
It is funny in the right. If
he just kind of got it right away.
Comedy's all about timing, you know.
All right, what else we got? Anything else, Steve? Mike? Anything else before we head into the weekend for our big show Sunday?
There was one other. What the fuck was it?
I thought that the hypocrisy around the downing of the Ukrainian airliner in Iran was interesting.
Surprisingly, that's not what I was thinking.
I can't.
You saw all the people on Twitter blaming Trump because the Iranians shot down their own civilian jetliner.
Not into it. Although we can do that in a second, but they did fire the Babson guy, huh?
Oh yes, yeah.
They fucking fired him.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
Turtle Boy was actually upset over that.
Oh, you didn't want him fired?
No, I didn't want him fired. You got to give it to Turtle Boy. He's consistent at the very least.
I have a tough time with that one just because.
In agreeing with Jerry, you mean?
Right.
What's that?
I have a tough time with that one because he's an educator. You know, he's dealing with college students. I do have a tough time with that one just because I know, I don't know, maybe he's supposed to be giving his opinion in whatever.
What is a limited free speech, right? So, I mean, if it's a third grade teacher and she goes in there and describes how they give a blowjob properly,
then you should be fired.
You should be fired.
Yeah.
But what, isn't that free speech?
Yes.
Yeah, but according to you, you should be able to do anything you want.
There are 5 or 4 other rights in the First Amendment, and the right to association is one. And Babson College can choose to associate with him or not.
I agree with that, but
this isn't a free speech issue. Like, no one's saying he doesn't have the right to say it.
Well, he lost his job because he said it.
Yeah, but because they chose to exercise their right of association.
Absolutely.
This is not a free speech issue.
You know what? That's against what I always say because it's always the company. It's the Entercom's right to fire you if they want. I don't think they should because you're paid to give your opinion. This guy's not paid to give his opinion where it gets into muddy waters with me.
I think professors do have some public role. They're expected to do they're expected to publish papers and stuff. They're expected to do academic work. So there is a public role for him, but this wasn't academic work.
Does he get a job?
Again, it's not a free speech issue.
Does he get a job again at some school?
Yes.
Probably,
I think so.
Like 2 years.
There are plenty of left-wing colleges, yeah, and they'll forget about this. This won't be on his resume.
It might be a martyr to some extent.
The left wing will look at this guy exactly as a martyr, where it's like, look what he went through. You can't say anything in this country. I wonder why that is.
Speaking of left-wing educators, why would this Winchester High School guy have rescinded the invitation? What did I do to merit
nothing? I didn't see you do anything, boss. I thought you were very mild-mannered.
Cannot imagine.
Unbelievable. That's unbelievable.
You were very nice to him.
I did send him the audio that we clipped from yesterday's show.
What was that?
Huh?
What audio?
Huh?
I don't understand.
There is no audio. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah.
What do you, oh, I got you. So ironically, I took bombs. Even call it in.
Yes. No.
Well, what are you going to do? So, I mean, it's too bad. I like the opportunity. Maybe I was too harsh, but at the same time, I forgave him and said I'm willing to do it. He should forgive me and say, hey, come on in. But that's it's not the way it's
not how they play ball.
I guess not. It's too bad. So we're meandering down to the Cape on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday afternoon for our show. We're good to go? Everything all set?
We are, yep.
All right.
And it sounds like that'll be Monday's show?
Well, we'll see.
We don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll be up to him, I guess. You also never know what's going to happen between Sunday, even if it's late afternoon,
True.
Say Monday, things could happen. But yeah, I mean, so Steve and I talked about that briefly after the show yesterday when I was walking out. I think the listeners would like to hear that experience. That's a different, just the uniqueness of us.
For sure.
It might be interesting.
But I mean, the logic originally was that this guy did pay for it. So if he wants it,
oh yeah, if he says no, we'll yeah.
But as just a listener, I would want to hear that.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I'm just trying to picture us doing. It's going to be very.
I don't think it'll be that weird. It would be almost more strange if it was a whole family. Well, you know what? The fact that the kid's going to be there is weird.
How old's the kid though?
12 or something.
Yeah, in that age range.
I mean, yeah, it'll be okay, but it doesn't have to be a thing. We'll have to continually reference him. So I think if we get too hung up in that, then it's sort of we'll just do the show.
What's his name? Brian?
Brendan.
Brendan.
That's what he's paying
your
for.
Thoughts?
He wants the show. So we're gonna give him the show best we can. I think. I suppose. So yeah, and then we get that. And then only a couple of weeks. I won't be in Miami. They'll be in fucking Maine. They'll be getting ready for.
Are there any guests? Because I thought of this because you talked about Mad Dog yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Are there actual guests? I know we make fun of Joe Theismann and all that shit.
I don't want.
But there's probably people that would be in Miami that you might actually want that otherwise you couldn't get.
I suppose. Yeah, we can find out. I guess I don't know. Steve's probably. You'll keep an eye on that. I guess. Right.
Yep.
We'll see how we can do. I mean, honestly, given the way our show is,
find some comedians who are going to be playing Miami that week.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
I'd be much more interested in going to wherever the conventions are next year. And doing the shows from there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and not just to interview basic media.
It's interesting that you say that because I don't think Barstool would pay for that. I don't think they would cover our travel.
Yeah, I don't
They
think
probably
so
wouldn't. They probably wouldn't.
No.
And by the way, it's
that's explicitly political. Even if we're just going to be interviewing news media,
but it's not even really though because it's.
They'll have PFT go to those or something like that.
I like the idea of the convention. I don't want to fucking interview
Ted Cruz or something like that.
Yeah,
of course not. No. But I would say the argument for it is it's a target rich environment for Kirk Minahan and a video camera.
Yeah.
Whether it's CNN or Fox News or Young Turks or Alex Jones,
you just have to understand
or whoever the hell, whatever political maniac is running around.
You have to understand this is essentially at its core a comedy podcast.
Right.
70% of it is comedy or whatever. Even when we do, like Mike was saying earlier, even when we do the serious issues,
it's
based
funny
in
angle,
comedy. Yeah. It's not based in serious. So when we go there, I have no interest in sitting down. Right, and talking to fucking...
So the export-import bank.
Even the Megyn Kelly thing we did, we're making fun of Amanda Dobbins for what she said.
Yes, and it's calling out hypocrisy. But I mean, I don't want to talk to fucking Lincoln Chafee.
Actually, that could be kind of fun.
Well, you know what I mean. I don't want to talk to the fucking senator from Wyoming or whatever.
Yeah.
You're right, or have a debate about the fucking taxes. I like the idiocy of the whole thing. It'd be interesting to watch and observe. Both of them, I think, would be... I don't know where they are. Do you?
No, I don't know. I don't know right now. But I also think it could be a good remedy to the criticism that we talked about earlier in the week, which is liberals won't come on the show. I think if you're there at the convention, the left-wingers who are there are expecting to do media, and it's easier to get them on.
And by the way, 90% of the show probably wouldn't even, probably just be dicking around anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, us and our boy Tucker hanging out.
Yeah, well, I'm sure we'd get him on.
Because the conventions are magnets for weirdos. They're just
completely.
Weirdos everywhere. It's a lot of fun.
Democratic National Convention is in Milwaukee. Where's the Republican one? Let me see here. Charlotte.
You get Howie Carr on down there?
Be great.
Ask about his writing.
It's true.
Yeah.
So you get Milwaukee and Charlotte. Those are not big trips.
No.
Those are easy. Go for a couple of days.
You drive to Charlotte for Christ's
sake. It's
sake.
fun to watch I'd like to see the lunacy of it. Did you ever go to one, Steve, or no?
I did. I went to the 2016 Republican convention.
You guys did the shows there?
Yes, we did.
Jerry and I tried to pitch that, and because we said, listen, let's be honest here. This is fucking Trump. this is insanity.
Yeah.
Like, let's do it. And they were like, no, it's too political.
You guys would have had a blast.
Surprising before Murchison, they wouldn't have even.
They just didn't want any taste of it. They just knew. I think it was in Cleveland, right?
Yeah.
Well, I remember that now. I remember Jerry getting very upset about that.
Yeah, and he was right, because it would have been interesting. It's supposed to be the fucking dog shit
And
days
even,
of summer.
even
That's what
the
I meant.
way he pitched it, weren't the Red Sox in Cleveland or something like that? Like
I forget.
There was
Might
some
be.
angle he could have pitched it where it
Right.
lined up right.
Well, I think the thing was they were sending like Rob Bradford to cover the games, and we were like, "This is really what you're
Maybe
doing?
that
Your
was
fucking
it. Yeah,
money."
yeah.
At that convention, I met one of the all-time shithead assholes of the news media, Brian Stelter.
Oh, he is an asshole.
Why have I heard that- why have I heard that name?
Our little
CNN
radio
guy.
area was set up like as far away as we are, maybe a little bit further than that, from where the main CNN desk was. It was like a parking garage that they tented so that they could pump heat in, or air conditioning, whatever. And I asked Brian Stelter, I was like, hey, I'm Howie Carr Show. Do you want to come on? And he's like, yeah, just send me an email. It's brian.stelter@gmail.com.
He's right there.
Yeah, he's right there. Yeah. And so I sent him an email, and it bounces back. Fake email account.
Really?
Yeah. And so then the rest of the week, I'm like, hey, I'm the guy who asked you on. You said you'd come on and gave me a fake email account, you fucking asshole.
You should have said that. Did you say that to him? I wish you did.
No, I didn't. Because at that point in time, we were like, we don't even want to have him on anymore.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. We'll have endless people that we can just debate with or agree or just fucking have.
Because there's lots of lefties that show up to the Republican convention.
Absolutely.
There's lots of conservatives that show up to the Democrats. It's a media event is what it is. I mean, so sure, there's political stuff going on, but we're not going to have Mike Geary on the floor counting caucus votes.
This seems to me,
you don't know that.
This seems to me, again, like we need to sort of, let's bang out the Wilbur and then ask. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's
There
show
we
a
go.
little bit of, scratch and scratch.
There you
and,
go.
and by the way, it'd be great content and pretty cheap too. This is not a big, and it could also, we could get that sponsored in 2 seconds.
Oh.
Can we? We would have to, but.
Well, sure. What's up, Steve?
I just get an email from the sales team.
Oh, what we got?
Company you probably never heard of, MVMT Movement Watches. They want to send you a watch.
I've never heard of them. Jeez, they sound interesting. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, another watch? Great. I'd love to have two from them.
Wait, but I remember.
So we have them back next week?
I guess so, yeah.
Oh, great. Yeah, we didn't get our Stephen Shea email yesterday?
No, we didn't.
Oh,
Think
that's
of it,
good.
no.
All right. Well, good. Hey, I could use 2 watches. Why not?
All right.
You're saying they're not on top of things, Steve?
I don't think that they remember that we have already had MVMT Movement.
Yeah, but so what?
And they were a great sponsor.
Yeah, they're awesome sponsors.
Actually,
Great to have them back.
I still wear my watch all
I
the
know
time.
you
I
do.
love it.
I'm going to wear mine too. I'll wear it in Miami and
Take a
Madawaska.
while. I don't have a
everything.
watch yet. I wasn't on the show when they were advertising.
Yeah, maybe we can let Mike pick out a watch.
I mean, we're not asking Mike for his fucking watch. They're asking me.
You want 2 watches? You're
Yes,
going
I
to go
do.
right and left?
Yes, I am.
Set one for Moscow
yes,
time?
one for Madawaska time, one for Miami time. It's very different.
There you
They're
go.
so far away, it has to be different. What do you think the temperature difference will be? The peak low in Madawaska and the peak high in Miami.
I looked up Miami yesterday, and it's 79 and cloudy. Or
So,
today is 79 and
Do you
cloudy.
think
Are we going real feel or
no wind chill? Can we get 100-degree difference?
Yes.
We will.
I
we will.
can.
Oh, good.
So
Good.
if it's still and 80 degrees in Miami,
right, can be windy at -20.
Negative 20?
Yeah, I think you will see one night there a real feel of negative 20 around like 2:00. I don't think you'll see that in the morning or the afternoon.
Right.
Again, really everything depends on the wind.
Yeah, and that blazing sun, it's not going to be down to
80.
negative
And
20.
by the way,
for a high in Miami on Thursday.
go to kirkminahanshow.com and get your Madawaska gear.
Yes, do that.
Yes.
I mean, despite the criticism you saw, people are loving those ice fishing hoodies.
Oh, really?
Good. Yeah. Everyone, if you're there, everyone should have one. I'll have mine on there as well. So we'll do that. Thanks to Mount Mojo and thanks to our great friends at Milton's. We'll hear from them again very soon, I'm sure. I'm trying to think. Anything else before we wrap up the week and get ready for the show on Sunday and everything
I was
else?
in the clubhouse all the time.
There's something on my
raping
mind. I feel like I
boys.
missed something, but I can't remember. Talk about it on Mike and the Minifans tonight.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Mike. I'm sorry. Please.
Yes, tonight, Mike and the
Preview away.
Minifans, 7 p.m.
7 p.m. tonight.
Big, juicy lineup tonight.
Is it the lineup you said a couple days ago? No changes?
Yeah, one addition,
Oh, who we got?
in case someone bails. The guy that runs KMS Reddit will be on. Some things to talk to with that gentleman.
You're kidding me.
I swear to God.
You got him.
I did, finally.
fucking
It's
got
been
him.
a long, you joke, but it's been a long
It's twice as many
exchange.
times I've had him on. How did you fucking do that? What did Riggs say when he found out Mike was getting him on there, Steve?
What?
What did Danielle say?
What?
Anybody else?
What?
What?
Everyone's
Did
shocked.
Jerry saying it too or no?
What?
Everyone's stunned by this news.
She's got a bunch of different. Maybe we should can't saying that. Riggs is the best one though.
Yeah.
What?
He's outraged.
He
can't believe that you would say such a thing.
It's to the point now where I'll wake up in the morning and I'll have 25 unread direct messages on Twitter from people like, Amanda Dobbins at 15 minutes into this podcast, she's got a good what?
Oh, really? Do we have her saying
No,
that?
I'm just using her as an example.
I'm sure everyone's giving you their phone number as well, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I've gotten
That's
like
a big
30
one?
phone numbers, yeah.
Okay, well, it's always good to have. Yeah, call a random phone number. Let's get them to say, let's see if we can trick them into saying what, shockingly or not.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm going to try. All right, relax, Steve. Jesus Christ. I'm not Brian Stelter.
It's funny. A lot of podcasts go out like when they hit the best line of the day. They're like, "Well, we can't top that."
Nah,
we on the other hand dial numbers.
Not me. I'll beat you down. Unbelievable. These people have to be reliable, Steve.
They always say, "Oh, I'll answer. I'll be ready."
This guy sent me his number an hour ago.
Oh,
Asshole.
Jesus.
Hello.
Hey, what? Oh, this is Kirk Minahan. How you doing?
I'm doing good, Kirk.
I just got to ask you. I got to tell you something. I'll be curious for your reaction. Blind Mike announced about an hour ago, and they left. He's leaving the show.
Oh, that's too bad.
Oh, forget it. See you later.
You've been knocked out.
See you later. Forget it. I guess it's not important enough to get that kind of reaction.
My favorite part about this is that it'll be up in it'll take him 3 hours to listen to this. So in like 4 hours, that guy will be like, "Oh, they were lying to me for no reason."
Well, he expected a fair shake if he's given a number. So it's hard to get that what.
It is.
All right, Mike, you try one. Go ahead, Steve.
Okay.
I'll stay out of it.
Okay.
Think he's going to sue us for not knowing he was live to tape, Steve?
No.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, you're live to tape on the Kirk Minahan Show.
Holy shit. What's up?
So, Kirk walked off the show today and told me to host, and I may have to host next week.
That's not good.
Damn it. You've been knocked out, pal. You've been knocked out.
A pause, that reaction to that. That's not good.
That's not good.
All right.
Fuck, this is going to suck.
Steve, your turn.
All right.
Somebody's going to get the what? What?
I feel like that's how I would react. I'd say, what?
That guy really sounded devastated.
He's like, oh, Jesus Christ. Did you hear a gunshot?
Hear him actually unsubscribe.
You got to be quicker, people.
Not
First,
good,
we're
Steve.
like first ring.
Who are these people?
Who are these people?
What?
Hi, you reached Mom.
Oh, man.
Try one more, I guess. I don't know.
It's funny that he has enough numbers to do this.
Never gonna get that chance, Steve.
Your call has been forwarded.
Damn.
Oh, you tried.
How do you have these numbers saved? Are they in your contacts?
No, I'm just going through my direct messages.
Oh, okay.
I got one more.
Oh, good.
This one's going to hit. I think we're going to get a what here.
By the way, if you would, I'll do it after the call. This is kind of funny. I'll stay out of this one, Stevie. Okay, Stevie?
Hello, Mr.
Hey, this is Steve Robinson from the Kirk Minahan Show. You're live to tape. How's it going?
Going well. How's it going?
Hey, I'm just calling up to let you know that you've been banned from listening to the Kirk Minahan Show.
All right.
You've been knocked out. Get the hell out of here.
Oh, God.
I was trying to take it. I was trying to take it at a little bit different angle.
I thought we were going to get. I can understand that.
I could get a what on that one.
I thought we were going to get one.
I was between that and Mike just came out of the closet. He's gay and he has feelings for
That'd
Kirk.
be very expected.
Be a little strange.
That'd be very expected.
Boston Globe, by the way, I don't know how we didn't touch on this 2 hours ago. Meghan Markle becoming a duchess could not overshadow her black reality.
She's very oppressed now.
Probably
more so than she was before.
It's too late in the week to open up that.
As Mike would say, you didn't save that clip? That's a great clip to have in the future for a soundbite. Is Mike yesterday the initial thing he said with the CNN?
What do you mean?
What is it? I don't know. Like, what is he first? You know, talking about?
It just never ends. It just never ends.
But it's a good. You actually quote tweeted, didn't you? With
Yeah.
It's fine. Let me hear that again.
I haven't recovered from this. It's all right if we don't have it.
Oh, we'll take our time. So did you read this? Did you hear about this Turtle Boy story?
Yes.
What's your take on this? Because you love free speech.
I don't know. It's just... It never fucking ends. Wait, what are we talking about? The CNN...
What are we talking about?
I've been waiting all day to explain.
My favorite thing is just...
So I think there's no explanation needed. The state of terror in your mind as you try and figure out what the fuck he's talking about.
I saw Turtle Boy tweet about the Herald ripping him off.
Right.
And then when you were like, "What's your?" I was like, "Oh, I don't know the story." But instead of just saying,
"Why don't you say I don't know the story?"
Instead of saying, "I don't know," I was like, "Let's see if I can. Let's see how fast old Mikey is on his feet here."
We learned.
Take a few seconds to.
No wonder that guy's worried you're taking over the show.
I don't know. It's just. It never fucking ends. I was right though.
That's my favorite part of the week.
It doesn't end.
Just above free speech.
It does not end. I don't know. It's just please stop playing. It never fucking ends.
I just love the World War. Like, oh, here we go. Yep, I know it. Right, another story.
Can I buy enough time to remember what that tweet said?
I was almost ready to text Kirk and do the Aziz Ansari thing where you just make up a story, just see how long we can get Mike giving opinions about it.
So you think that's what made me think of that, though. I wouldn't remember that today. It does. This Globe story seems like it's not actually real.
Who wrote it?
Have we dealt with Janine Osterheld yet?
I believe we have. This was back in the Red 13 era.
I thought so.
I can't remember what exactly the story was, but I know I remember emailing her at one point in time.
Just looking here. There's a life or death decision, she's saying. Paparazzi chase Prince Diana to her death. Racism is already deadly for everyday black folk. Add the royal frenzy and the brutality of British tabloids to the mix, and Meghan becomes a black American woman on an international tightrope.
Everyday black folk seems a little
odd. I wouldn't be using it.
Is it an example of racism if I forgot that Meghan Markle was even black until this column came up?
I swear to God, it never...
It's the opposite of racism. You're
I don't know if Janine Osterheld is black or... I have no idea. But yeah, I never think of her as... You know, it just doesn't. They just inject this side injects this into every conversation.
It's weird that you don't think of that's very racist of you to never think of race.
This is a good paragraph. When they first got engaged, Good Morning America and The Guardian tried to make it seem like Markle's future with the prince was a black woman's hope. I'm Team Meghan, who was a queen long before Harry, but I knew that marriage wouldn't change a thing in an era of xenophobic Brexit, Trump, and Black Lives Matter.
Jesus Christ.
Did anyone really think that the Markle-Harry marriage was going to change anything other than maybe Harry's sex life?
There's no highness high enough to transcend racism and supremacy. Before Harry put a ring on it, Meghan became a magnet for hate. The Daily Mail's headline in November 2016, Harry's girl is almost straight out of Compton. British tabloids immediately took to painting her as Duchess difficult. You're just assuming this is all...
Well, what does the straight out of Compton thing mean? Is she from a...
I have no idea.
Rough upbringing? I don't know.
I have no idea.
But also, what does a British tabloid have to do with the United States? I mean, the British tabloid culture is like
they're saying weird.
Gross.
They're saying the United States. I thought they meant.
Well, yeah, no, they're saying in an era of Donald Trump, the Good Morning America, an American program, said that this was going to end racism or something like that.
Who the fuck said that?
Can I tell you what, gang? It never fucking ends. Huh?
That's what I mean. It never ends. It's just fucking unbelievable. It's I don't know. It is incredible.
I almost start when I think about Meghan Markle. I don't know. It's just
thank you.
It never fucking ends. Get out of here. When I think about Meghan Markle, I'm surprised her race isn't brought up more, which would be a negative thing. Like, it shouldn't be brought up more. You know what I mean? Like, I'm surprised they didn't make more of a thing. Like, oh, the new princess is African American. Like, I thought that would be more of a thing, and it isn't, which I think shows progression. Like we're not.
Of course.
We're not focusing on race as much.
I mean, it's exactly. I'm tweeting this right now. It's exactly as stupid as you think it's going to be when you read it. I mean, it's never ends.
You're right.
Oh God.
Sometimes when it's said best,
never ends.
Why find a better way to say it than that?
So here's one of the last paragraphs. Fact:
Sure, it's not a fact, but
this I would say there's nothing more guaranteed that this is not a fact.
Oh no, she's right about this.
Oh, go good.
Fact: this does not put the monarchy in danger.
Oh, she's right about that.
Oh well, yeah. Why would it?
The Prince Harry isn't the first, second, third, fourth, or even fifth in line. What's complicated isn't a wife and a husband doing the right thing for their family. No, the sickening complexity comes in the inescapable Schadenfreude and racism that plagues us.
What?
The sickening complexity comes in the inescapable Schadenfreude and racism that plagues us.
I'm always fascinated by the mind that looks at that and says,
How do we get race out of this? How do we get something?
Like I don't want to spend day 2 in the royal family, but I'm sure part of the reason was that he saw this happen to his mom and wants to get away from it. And I'm guessing if he had married a white woman, he'd be doing the same thing.
Yeah,
I would suspect this has nothing to do with the fact that she's. I didn't even. So I guess I've seen her dad in the news before. So her mom is black.
Yeah,
is that right?
Yeah,
okay,
so
she's okay. So I don't think that's a big factor.
I think it's important for this country, whether you think it's a big factor for Meghan Markle or not, I think it's important for this country to progress. We have to look at every story and think, how can we somehow suck a racial angle?
I mean, it's unbelievable.
How can we bend and twist to make this into a race thing?
It's I don't know. Never ends.
It's true. Sometimes when something's put so perfectly.
What would Mike say about this, Steve? We had Blind Mike here today, and this story came out.
I feel like we've heard.
What would he say?
What I would say about it? Okay. I don't know. It's just it never fucking ends. That's fourth grade Mike who did not do his book report.
I was going to say that is right. That is exactly it. It's just
I don't know. It's just.
I think you're so dismissive of it at first.
I'm disgusted by it.
It's a stupid story.
Oh, this again. Kirk, you know what, Kirk? Don't even bother me. I'm
you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to act like I don't even know a thing about it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to act like a total fucking idiot. What do you think of that? You know, Kirk, you're going to get a lot of things here. You're going to get my own insecurities, the fact that I don't want to disappoint you, the fact I'm afraid. It's all going to get rolled into one right here. The fact that my dad didn't, live with me. It's all
hugs when I was a kid.
I'm blind. It's all coming in here. My girlfriend will introduce me to her parents
in one puff.
In 7 seconds, we get the whole Mike Geary package.
One exhale.
Free speech.
I don't know.
How fast is your mind working at that point?
Oddly, very appropriately, that's the sound of a man being deflated.
Is your mind is it going like 3,000 miles an hour there? Like
because I'm like I know Turtle Boy did something yesterday. What the fuck was it? What was
free
it?
Speech.
Honestly, if I just said, "Oh, I saw something on Twitter, but I don't remember what it was," we wouldn't be playing this right now. It'd be over.
That's true. Thank God, the show would be over.
I know.
That's a good late globe. I mean, is that as globey as it gets, though? Just like, hey, let's
perfect globe take.
Paint by numbers. How do we find a racial? Oh, there's a black person. Let's make this a race thing.
How do we make it Trump's fault? They'd be moving. They'd be moving to America, but for Trump, America loses out on another prize-worthy immigrant because of Trump.
By the way, that is true. Like, I think they're afraid to move to because not that they're actually afraid, but they're afraid of what it would look like.
Well, we'd have to keep tabs on them.
Wouldn't that be great if they lived here? Wouldn't that just be so? Wouldn't that just be everything?
Well, imagine having Prince Harry on the show.
Oh my goodness!
Speaking of which, by the way, so I guess what time you calling Todd Bridges?
I did reach out. I called his PR agency, and
what happened?
The inbox was full.
That's never a good sign.
Apparently,
did you reach out to him on social media?
I did. I tweeted Todd. Got to get you on the Kirk Minahan show.
As well as a few other people.
Yeah, I thought he would have seen the hundreds of Minifans tweeting at him. And might be what's going on here.
His DMs did not appear to be open.
No.
Surprising.
What do we call it? It wasn't. What was the name?
Todd's Takes.
We had a different one though. Didn't we? Oh no, Todd's Takes.
Todd's Takes. I said Against All Todds was one.
That Against All Todds? Yeah.
Todd Time.
Todd's Takes is good.
Burning Bridges would be good.
If he's
going to tell us some Hollywood stories,
right? Different Takes. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of different. All right, so
Different Takes is the one that we came up with.
So I guess we have to make this happen.
Minifans, tweet him. Let him know you want to hear him on the Kirk Minahan show, and I'll keep emailing him.
If he becomes a big star, like in the next couple of weeks.
He is a big star.
I'm saying in our world.
Oh, yeah.
There's a couple extra dollars left over. He could just travel with Mike to Miami. They could spend a week together.
Yeah.
True.
Well, you know how I see him as sort of the George Takei of this program. How Howard
Absolutely.
Stern would have George
Of course,
Takei.
yeah.
And you're kind of like, okay, he's not necessarily doing anything right now, but I like this
We like
guy.
having him around.
Yeah. Maybe that rejuvenates his career. Maybe you see
I
Todd
feel like we're
Brewster make a
really
comeback.
giving Todd a lot of credit that we're not sure he's even likes us yet, but he might hate Barstool Sports for all I know.
Right.
But we'll find out.
By the way, Mike's going to be eating filet mignon and caviar in Miami.
Why is that?
The budget he's got for traveling
no
down
shit.
there. Wow.
You know, I got a little money to play with.
God, so you booked the hotel?
Can I fly first class with that?
You get the hotel booked already?
I got the hotel and the flight booked.
You have the flight booked?
Yes.
What time do you get in Sunday?
Sunday at 7:14, I believe.
At night?
Yeah.
7:14? Did you really just say that?
I think so, yeah. Why?
Because that's a time that it's a number time I always see all the time. I'm convinced that's the time I'm going to die.
What?
Yeah, like randomly.
Riggs.
What the fuck are you talking about, man? I'll see bus numbers 714 and stuff like that. I remember Dragnet 714 on the badge. I see 714 a lot.
What?
That was Babe Ruth's home run number. I think that's the time I'm going to die at. Yeah.
This is like that Jim Carrey movie, 21, where he just tries to make something of that number.
So-
wait a minute.
It's true. There's something
7
to
and
that.
14.
There's something to
7
that.
plus
There is
14.
something to that.
If you're like
It's
driving
21.
if you're driving down the highway and you look at your clock and it's 7:12,
Do you
you
look
get a
again
little
in 2
nervous.
minutes?
No, I don't really think about it. But every once in a while, I'll just there'll be times where I haven't looked at my phone for 2 hours and I'll click it and it'll be 7:14. Yeah, it's just strange. It's always around.
That's what time I'll be in Miami.
Hopefully.
Congratulations!
Come pick me up from the airport.
Congratulations to that new parody account. That'll
Yeah,
last
it's
a
true.
while.
So you get there at 7:14 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I get in. I forget. Same thing. Late. There's no Sunday's useless. We're not really doing anything Sunday, right?
No.
And then I leave Friday night.
Unless we want to do a little.
So do I.
Little show lunch.
I
We
don't.
could.
A little dinner.
I don't. We'll do a show. We will do a show dinner one night if you'd like.
That's nice.
Of course, I would like Kirk Minahan to buy a meal for us.
No, Elias's.
Oh yes. Well, I guess I'm cooking then.
Do we invite like KFC, like the fans of the show?
Oh, KFC will be there for sure.
Oh, Ned Snark lives in Fort Lauderdale.
It's wonderful, Steve.
Wants to know if he can help us out at all.
No, we're all set.
What you got against Ned Snark?
Nothing.
Tell him we could do a live Mike and the Minifans.
Well,
from my
it's
hotel
true.
room.
You should do a Miami Mike and the Minifans.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good point. Yes, we love Ned. If you can get a couple of them, I'm sure there'll be a couple of Minifans in the Florida area.
I would think
A
so.
live Mike and the Minifans?
Yeah. We'll do something.
Home run. Absolutely.
I agree.
What a fucking month this is going to be. Holy shit. Are you ready for Madawaska?
Yeah, I am.
Are you still, I don't want to say it too loudly so they don't make it go. Are you still going to that hockey thing?
No.
Okay. All right.
I know I'm not going to that Red Claws thing either.
Yeah. Well,
Nothing, huh?
Radio silence. I think
What's
you.
this-
I think
fuck that.
Don't blame me. You're about to blame me. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't you dare.
I think those pussies at the Red Claws
Thank you.
overreacted to you taking a shit on them publicly.
Correct. Then they listen to the show every day. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable. Or they did. I hope they don't listen anymore.
Yeah, how do they not get that it's a, I don't know. I forgot that was me. I thought it was you doing that.
It's because you love free speech.
I don't know. It's just,
You're right about that.
it never, I don't know. Yeah, I had it right. I should have just said I don't know.
What doesn't end?
Never
That's
end.
why-
Wait, what are we
All
talking about? Kirk, all of it. Never end.
I like that you finally are like, you know what? Wait, what are we talking about?
I was like, there's no digging out of this.
Because I can smell it right away. I mean, I can smell it a mile away.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I wasn't letting go. Wait, what are we talking about? Is there any Madawaska news this week at all, Steve? Before we wrap it up, so we're about to wrap it up an hour ago.
Less than a month away.
Yeah, I don't think
We're
there's
good. Everything's all set.
I think there's any news.
I saw the guy. I saw the picture of the guy's house. Looks very nice.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I
it's
guess
a
that
very nice
would be
little
the big
cabin.
news is that we have multiple spots for Mike and the Minifans, so that'll be done, no matter what. Live Mike and the
Huge
Minifans.
news.
Big news.
Massive news.
Hopefully we get there in time.
No shit.
Yeah.
You leave right after the show
Yeah, I assume so.
with that guy producing and maybe DEC.
Oh, I guess the news could be DEC is on board for at least one day. I think he might
To produce.
He might do the Friday. Yes,
Excellent.
that is huge news.
but he's not going to Madawaska.
I understand that.
Yes.
Yeah, well, it's too bad. But what are you going to do?
That will be fun to have DC in here.
It would.
It would be weird.
And I would suggest that the Minifans take a look at this story. The Miseducation of the American Boy, written by Peggy Ornstein. It's the first chapter of her book, The Atlantic, produced an excerpt, right?
Yes, it's the first
I would just say read it with a doubting mind. Just a mind, not like Jared Carabas or Steve Peralt.
No, they're good. They know talent.
Just doubting. That's all. I'm not telling you to make any assumptions, and just.
I guess so. I'm gonna play. I'm sorry, Joe. I'm gonna play the devil's advocate. I've been a fighter my whole life, obviously.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying. Steve pointed this story out to me. I don't know if you've read it yet, Mike, or not. It's a long read. I said to the Jerry Callahan's the story last night, and he was with us, like mine.
Really good.
The Atlantic has it.
The Atlantic
I can
has
read it there. All right.
Yeah, we'll tweet it out, right?
Yeah, of
tweet
course.
it out. Just sort of, just. I think we're gonna keep an eye on this story, right?
All right. She's a celebrated author.
Celebrated author. The Miseducation of the American Boy. We'll tweet that out. We'll end with that. We'll thank again Mount Mojo with Milton's. I'll have 2 watches next week. I'm excited for that. Mike and the Minifans tonight,
7 p.m.
7 p.m. for a hang till 9 o'clock.
A hang, baby. Be drinking some bullet bourbon.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
What'd you just make that face for, Steve?
Because he said he bullet bourbon and I overreacted to it.
Oh, so I thought he made a dismissive face to that. Fine. All right, we'll end with that. And on a high note, we'll see you Monday.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.